So, yeah, last session you guys went down on a river escapade, down a
Yeah.
waterfall, and discovered a young black dragon. It absolutely destroyed you guys with its dragon breath. And luckily, Nala and Maximilian survived, and they were able, along with Calcrix, the dragon, were able to. Well, actually, I think. Sorry, Max thought he was the only one to survive. Ran off to go try and get help. Nala woke up after being unconscious for a little bit, and Calcrix and her took the rest of the party up out of the dragon's area. And were able to get them all the way to the entrance of the Yawning Portal, while Max found someone from the Lathander Temple that would hopefully help revive the party members. So after being brought up out of the portal, the Yawning Portal's like hole, the party was brought to the Lathander Temple, where they were revived as a gratitude and like a kind of a thanks for all of the patronage that Bubbles has given them.
Ender.
Yes. And so yeah,
I met
so
Lathander.
uh
Forgot all about that. I met Lathander.
yes, you
It was wonderful.
also briefly met Lathander in your
It was wonderful.
when you were on the brink of death, in between life and death. Um and so yeah, so do we want
So
to
we're in the temple then?
do we want to regroup from the temple, or do
What's
we
the?
want to say that everyone rested and then regrouped the next day?
I don't know. What's the first thing I see when I wake up?
The first thing you see when you wake up is the priest from the Lathander Temple, the cleric from the Lathander Temple.
Hmm. Do I see Max?
Yeah, you see, you kind of you first see him because he's like hovering over
Yeah.
you,
So
reviving you,
he's
and
the
then
first one I
you
see.
yeah. So
Oh,
the Lathander cleric is the first guy you see, and then if you glance around, you see the rest of your party, excluding obviously the dragon who would not have come up, all around you. And Bloop is also kind of like laying down on a mat on the ground. It looks like he's also just been revived.
they rush over to Max. Lathander. Just start hugging him.
Yeah. Yes, yes, Lysander save us all.
Takes out one of the paper that I had hidden in my bag. Pulls out uh pulls out my like just my finger and just kind of like wipes blood across it. Just hands it to you. It has nothing on it. It's just a
It has
paper.
nothing on it. It's just a piece of
I
paper.
mean,
Just a piece of
it's
paper
it's
with your
one of
blood on it.
it's no, it's one of your papers that you would like. I don't know what the contract says, but it's like one of your
Oh
contracts that I
yeah.
didn't burn or anything that I just tucked into my thing. I just rubbed my blood across where the
Okay, I
sign is,
thought he
and
was giving me
hand you
like
the
a
paper
blank
back.
piece of paper with your
No, and I
blood
hand you the
in
paper back.
it. Max just kind of like hugs the paper and hugs Bubbles back.
And so
Bubbles
as
does
you're
not like it.
as the you guys are having your touchy reunion, the Lathandrian cleric kind of explains kind of what happened to you and Bloop, kind of saying like Max had come here looking for help, and then he says that my associate, and he like kind of gestures to this other Lathandian like follower
Yeah.
who had helped Max, uh and he's like they found your friend, he gestures towards Nala, uh and a dragon trying to bring you guys to safety, and kind of explains like the whole situation and how you guys got to the temple.
Let's go. Max heads over to Nala, gives her a huge hug. Lathander.
Bubbles.
Huh? No, Nala. Yeah, not
No, I
Bubbles
thought you
heads
said
over.
Max walks over to Nala.
No. I let go of
Oh.
Max and then I head over to Nala. I hug Nala. And just, Lathander.
I kind of just put my arms up and like pat the head. Yes, you're fine now. Can you not squeeze me so tight? I still hurt like hell.
Still holding you.
Does Bloop have any sort of reaction to Bloop kind of wakes up. You for a second when you first woke up, Bloop, you didn't remember who you were, but after a minute or two, you kind of regain your memories of everything that happened.
Dead turtle.
Yeah, so Bloop is gonna look around, try to like recognize and take in what just fucking happened, where he got obliterated by a fucking dragon,
Yeah.
and let the trauma sink in.
Sounds good.
He's kind of gonna like try to keep to himself for like a couple of seconds.
While you're kind of sitting there by yourself, your steam method like slips out from your bag and kind of just like settles on your shoulder.
You still have that thing? God damn.
It's still
It's
alive.
mine.
Thing.
It's my
He has the
child.
deed. He has the deed for it.
I gave birth to it. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, from a what?
You
A
get a
barrel?
receipt with it though.
From a barrel.
You don't know how that girl got pregnant.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
But yeah, so the cleric kind of says like you guys should kind of rest for the day. You've been through a lot. Reviving you doesn't fully heal you, so he's kind of just like you take
Flopping onto
a
the
day to
ground.
rest. I believe you still had rooms in the tavern that you could go to. And we also
I just
always
lay
have
on the
rooms.
ground.
Yeah, that's fine. He's just saying like at some point. And he's like, we also have rooms here if you'd like to stay at the temple overnight. And then kind of like lets like the party kind of be in peace.
Lavender?
I think Max is gonna go home to his wife after having a near-death experience.
All right, so the party kind of
Is Max
rests.
leaving?
Yeah, he was gonna head home for the night until
Bubbles quickly gets up and follows them.
Bloop is just gonna be retreating in his shell this whole time now.
Max, you're kind of like slowly leaving the temple, and you see Bubbles has gotten up and started following you.
Wait, roll me a stealth.
Okay.
Is he trying to stealth?
I mean, not really. But...
I'm just gonna say it will Max realize, and I'll
Yeah,
contest
probably.
it with like
probably.
with
It's
partial
insane.
perception. Okay, you do not.
Definitely not trying to be
yeah,
stealthy.
no.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely not
but
trying to be
no.
stealthy. Just kind of following you around.
Yeah,
Saved my
no.
life.
Eventually, like Max just kind of like turns you around and points you towards the tavern.
Lavender.
Tavern.
Friend.
He said friend.
Friend.
Oh, friend.
Hmm?
Max just kind of like it stops there for a second. It's like, yeah, yes, but tavern. You go to the tavern. I go to my house.
Pulls the paper back out.
Wait, what?
Kind
The same paper?
Waving it. Yep, same
wait.
paper that has the blood on it.
I thought you gave that to me.
I do. I have plenty of them. You handed me so many of them.
Oh, that's true.
So he takes out a different one.
Yeah, just pulls the paper out and shows it to you.
Okay. Max awkwardly grabs it and is like, okay.
Friend.
You are now contractually obligated to be friends.
I see. Yes.
And then go back to my bag and I reach in and I grab out one of the other apple, like white apple.
Oh, then
and I hand
did
it
you
to
sell
you.
that?
I don't think so. I still have it in my inventory.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I would have removed it or unchecked marked it.
I see. No, you can keep that one. We already finished that mission. You already fulfilled that contract. It's
He
fine.
puts it in your hand. Friend.
It's a crow handing
Okay.
you a shiny thing.
It's a crow handing me a shiny
Yeah,
thing.
he's. You can see that there's a slight hesitation before he does it, but he still like pushes through and does it anyways. Just hands it into your hand.
I see. Well,
And
well
then he just
thank
kind of
you.
keeps eyeing it and then looking back up at you. Friend.
Max just kind of like stretches it back at you and says, "Friend."
He takes it back. Puts it back in the bag gingerly. And then kind of like looks at you, nods, a thunder, and then he just kind of turns around and just hangs his head as he walks back to the tavern.
Lathander. And then Max goes his way.
So I'm assuming the party members maybe rest up for the night, and then everyone meets back up to discuss what they're going to do moving forward in the morning after everyone's had a nice long rest. Everyone feels a lot better.
Wakes back up in the tavern from his roost, goes downstairs, meets the barkeep.
Barkeep's just
Can't
saying
remember
like
the
clean
words.
some mugs, kind of nods
Were
to
the
you.
words. Something about dying. I can't remember what the quotes were. I gotta go open all the quotes again. Bubble quote sheet. Here it is. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Oh wait, no, wait. Oh, that was the right one. I just didn't load fast enough.
Yeah, so everyone do you all, I guess, meet at the tavern to discuss what you're going to do moving forward.
I'm just sitting at a table,
I think you
staring
should
at
be
the
able to
door,
move
waiting for
yourself.
Max to walk in. Oh yeah, I can't move myself, can't I? Wait, what? Where did I go?
I moved you into the tavern because you weren't moving yourself. I
Oh,
just put you up by the bar because you said hi to the barkeep.
sit at a table. It's a table that we were at before.
It's your table now. Alright, so it looks like Nala gets to the tavern second.
Is
Yep, I'm just gonna claim my seat and as for the first time around, throw my feet up on the table and lean my chair back.
Don't forget to make sure you're long rested. At least it's not showing you long rested for me.
is there a way to long rest on the sheet?
Yep, there should be a long
Yeah.
rest button.
It's right under your flaws. Your flaws, bonds, or deals and trades.
Does Blooper Max show up next?
Ah, right there. Got it.
I think Max will show up last because he's the one that is not currently here.
In the tavern.
Alright, Bloop, you want to enter the tavern?
No, he doesn't. He wants to stay
Yep.
outside totally forever.
I'm going straight over here to
The bar.
You see
Yeah.
Durnan kind of just like cleaning some mud. Is that fireworks? The fuck?
yeah, my bad.
Just surprised. It sounds like someone's slamming a door.
No, it shook the house, but it's not that bad.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so you go over, you just see Durnan. He's just like cleaning some mugs, getting ready for the day. The usual people are kind of around. That kind of just like stay in the tavern most of the time. Max, you wanna enter in?
Yep, you guys see Max walking in. You do realize he's not wearing his usual gear and whatnot.
Where's the Tin Man?
There's no Tin Man. No Tin Man today.
Where's that Tin Man? I don't even recognize you without all that stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who are you?
Yeah, for a second, Bubbles, you kind of look over and you're like, oh, that's like a new gnome. Wait, oh, that's not a new gnome.
New
That's
person.
Max.
Person runs over to Max.
But I kind of like grab Bloop and I see Bubbles coming in. It's like, hey, come on, let's sit at the table.
Follows.
Yeah.
One of the wait staff comes out and drops some food over at your guys' table. No one ordered food, but you got food dropped off at the table.
You
Pushes
just
the
got food.
Pushes the food towards Max, hesitantly looking at it.
He pushes his bag and says, I already ate. That's fine. I ate at home.
Damn. I don't think I could take that
Um,
rejection.
we got food at home. I took it.
I
But
pay
yeah, so
my fair share of taxes.
you see Max pull out a whole bunch of stacks of papers. Is one of the copy of one of the contracts, and he goes, "Well, after
Pricks my finger
yesterday,
immediately.
wait. After yesterday, spoke with my wife, and we've decided that maybe I don't want to go adventuring. Maybe that's not the path for me. But look in here, and he like shifts very quickly through the papers. Subsection 2C um, of chapter A. It says that if I am to leave the party, I am contractually obligated to find you guys a new party member. So I'd say we go
Member?
ahead and put up a poster and start doing interviews for a new party member. Would that sound good? Yeah, nods.
You just get a silent side eye from Nala. What do you mean contractually obligated to find
Lose.
us a new party member?
You hear in Metha's, right? The one woman that we had met before.
Yeah.
Metha's voice. Lose this stupidity.
Listen, it's not just me. I have a wife. I have a family.
No.
I pray for
Like,
your wife.
I'm not mad that you want to leave, but at
Yeah.
the end of the
Glad
day,
you want to leave.
I
Bubbles is
just
feeling hurt.
Pounding, just starts pounding my fists on the table, and every time I say something new, like you can see tears starting to well up in my eyes, which is very weird for a bird, but
Yeah, I thought that birds didn't have
they
birds
don't
tear
have
cry?
ducts.
tear ducts.
Damn.
it's gonna be one of those things where she kicks her feet up off the table and kind of like throws one arm over. It's like, just because you want to leave does not mean like you have to worry about us at any point now.
Points towards
You're
the hole. Die down there.
we went on 1.5 missions together. Your obligation isn't to worry about us. I'm sure we could, if we really needed another party member, we could find one.
Well, judging from what happened yesterday,
Die down
I
there.
think you might. I wouldn't feel comfortable seeing you guys off with just the three of you.
I pay my fair share of taxes.
I'm gonna tie your beak shut.
I mean, you do know that there's generally quite a few adventurers that
Oh,
come in and out of the tavern. You think it's pretty likely you'll be able to find a new potential party member pretty quickly, especially considering you guys are still fairly new at the whole thing.
Oh no, I know. Max is just doing the whole business
Yeah,
thing.
no,
We
I know,
need to
I'm just saying.
conduct interviews and whatnot. So he like prepared this very detailed quote unquote job posting to post around.
I mean, if you want to post it, go for it. But like I said, at this point, you have technically no contract or no contract. In my personal opinion, you have no obligations to care for us whatsoever. We're not.
puts an arm
If,
around Max while Nala's talking, and then you hear, "We're gnomes. We probably live a lot longer than a halfling like yourself," in Max's voice.
Wait, who did I say that to?
I'm pretty sure you said it to
I think you said to
Metha.
Metha, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's a halfling and she was like trying to convince you guys the
Oh,
first
Meta.
session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meth.
Yeah, I'm probably like older than her, even though she's like an actual mature adult.
She was trying very hard to convince you guys not to go down into the Undermount in the first session.
We should have taken her with us.
She
my
was
God.
not going down.
Tied her up.
Unwillingly.
Tied her up and
We-
thrown her down
yeah.
the hole.
Oh my God.
Maybe she's a new party member.
That's just the group I adventure with.
She's my new weapon.
As you guys are kind of like chatting about all this, you see a very out of place looking person walking down the stairs from upstairs. They're in. Actually, Conan, do you want to describe yourself?
Take Conan.
Sure. So, you see a yellow frog in very
Oh god, I already
imposing,
hate this.
in very elaborate golden armor with a fish tank for a head, holding a lance,
I already hate this.
and he's
hate
also
frogs.
holding a sign that says "Mid Party," which I will post.
Wait, how do you spell that?
Oh, you'll see in a moment here. I'm pulling all the stops out for this one.
Mid party?
So he's got like a little chalkboard that he's holding up.
Yes, I'm holding up a chalkboard that says "Mid Party." I posted it in chat.
Oh my
Ned party? Ned party!
Mid Party.
And so
Ned party.
he's also a small sized creature. And
Oh fuck.
Small
Why
frog.
did
With
you
a
do this
lance
to me?
too.
yeah, you see, it's this frog man with
Give it
a
toothpick?
glass like fish bowl for a helmet, holding a lance and in like shiny armor.
He's holding a toothpick.
I'm going
It's not
to.
that small.
I'm gonna throw back whatever ale I have, slam my tankard on the table. See, like that. That thing needs a party.
That thing.
So Bloop is as soon as like they catch it, like
Wait, where's the
sight
picture?
of-
I want to see a picture.
You
Oh,
see his picture.
he's down here at the bottom. I see him now.
Yeah, he was on the
yeah,
staircase.
so Bloop as soon as he
Taking someone
catches like
off.
Oh my god.
Um,
I'm gonna, I'm gonna get up and like kind of do the little kitten pounce up and over Bloop. I'll be right back.
Continues to grasp Max.
I'm gonna kind of like. What's in between, like, I guess a run, like a walk and a skip?
A saunter?
A
Is that what it's
prance.
called?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's more gonna be a prance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of prance up to the fish.
Bubbles just whispers in your ear in like an elven, calming elven voice. No need to be scared. I'm here to help.
I'm
Now,
gonna be.
as you wander over, you see that he's like, this frog man is like shoving his sign in this random patron's face, and he's like, the guy's kind of like awkwardly moving around the table, trying to like pretend he hasn't seen the frog man.
I'm just gonna be like. I'm just gonna be like, run while you can. I got you. Hey, I've seen your sign. Can we talk for a second?
If does
Frog
not
cat.
appear to understand your words.
Oh god. Wonderful.
If you do understand though her doing like a come here like signal with like her hand.
Oh God. Okay. Let me get out my multitude of languages. All right. I'm just gonna kind of point at the sign. You need a group to go with.
If we'll see
Dead
you pointing at
party.
the sign and nod enthusiastically.
I'm gonna
Max
kind
just go, well, that was easy. Then pulls out a whole nother stack of papers. Okay, I have 52 questions here that you
Oh
would
my
need to fill out.
Rubs my blood across
And
it.
here is a the forms and pulls another stack of paper that you need to fill out to switch party
So
members. I've
Fill out
already
all
filled
of
out
it.
my half. You just need to sign the rest.
Just
so
start
while they're
rubbing my
both
blood
doing
on the
that,
paper.
yeah, while Bubbles is doing that and Max is just pulling out papers, Bloop is getting out crayons, you know,
Heck yeah.
Oh,
and handing them to the method.
No, you guys don't have to fill that out. It has to be him.
I think it's the new guy that needs to fill it
Yeah,
out.
it has to be a new guy.
just continues to rub blood on the papers.
So I'm gonna switch to Sylvan. You have a name?
Zelda.
Oof definitely does not understand what you're saying. But he is pointing feverishly at his little blackboard there.
Head party.
That
So-
part?
Now, you can tell that he definitely doesn't understand Sylvan, but it seemed like he understood like a few words and like gestures that you made in common.
Man,
Okay.
this is gonna be a great
So-
fucking party.
Nala is either going to throw herself down the hole or run away in the middle of the night.
I think with Magnus intelligence, he would like go
Follow.
grab one of the crayons and start like writing on the board.
You know what's
on one of
crazy?
those- What?
Two of us can barely fucking talk, and then two of us can talk a lot. You know?
Yep.
So,
I'm
like-
gonna cry. If Max leaves,
Wait.
I'm gonna be the only one who can fully communicate with people. I'm
Nala,
gonna
you're the
lose my
responsible one now.
Nala, you're the leader now.
communicate so well.
Nala, you're the leader.
We
You
lost-
become the
We
leader.
lost our tin man. We gained a cat.
I'm not supposed to be the party lead.
You're the party leader now,
The party
Nala.
leader. We all follow you.
Just
So-
the instant death glare at Max.
Eat drugs.
Do,
Bubble stands in front of Max, defending them from your death glare.
I'm just gonna kind of like throw my hand behind the frog's back and kind of like, I guess, swayed him to go towards Max.
Oof requires very little persuasion. He's eager to find a party right now. He wipes off the need party sign and he puts
It's
Stay-
night
Rada.
are you kidding me?
party. You have another one? Wow. I love this. Hey, brother.
Oh God.
How do you say your name, Connor?
Oof Benedict.
Oof.
It's like,
Like,
oof.
Oof.
Oof. Okay, so does
Um,
Oof like try to talk at all?
Oof recognizes that nobody understands what he's saying, but he might try anyways. He'll be
Okay.
like,
Blue
So you hear in
instantly.
a perfect echo of what you just said, bubbles and all. Like you hear the bubbles and everything. Like
Your mic cut it out partially, and it was so funny. Oh my gosh.
well, Oof would hear the perfect mimicry and be like, "Oh my god, somebody speaks my language!" So he's gonna go into a whole long-winded explanation.
everything you say just continues to get repeated back to you.
Bloop, you said you were gonna say something?
Blue makes a telepathic connection.
Yeah, so, Oof, you suddenly hear a voice in your head, which is in your preferred language that you can
Okay.
understand.
So Bloop is like excited because another creature, like
Aquatic.
Another aquatic creature.
Yeah.
yeah. So he's like, Ned party?
Ned party.
Which Oof enthusiastically agrees. Need party.
So yeah, you can speak in any language to him, and he'll perfectly understand it in whatever language he prefers.
Okay. Um, to everyone
Yeah.
else, it's gonna sound more like
Yeah, no.
gobbledygook.
Well, this is
But-
telepathic. They don't hear anything.
Yeah, nobody hears anything. It's all in your mind.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you now.
Yep.
So If will explain that he and his brother Buff were adventuring down the Yawning Portal, and together they were an unstoppable duo until they were tragically stopped. And they got defeated by some orcs, which then knocked the two of them out. And as Uf was fading out of consciousness, he saw them dragging Buff away. So all he knows is that there are orcs and they are bad.
Cool. So Bloop turns to the rest of the party, right? Relays most of the information, comments about how his brother is probably like, fried frog legs by now, but
Fried frog legs.
perfect addition, like convenient.
God, I love it.
Did you have all of these prepared?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm doing them as we do it.
Oh, even better. Even better.
That's valid. That's valid. Yeah.
Even better.
I had to ask.
Even better. I love it.
No, I don't have that much clairvoyance. I have no idea what you guys are going to want to talk about, so I didn't bother preparing anything.
That's why I just mimic everything. What are you talking about?
So Max, you see that after hearing Bloop's explanation, it seems like they have ready a new party member, at least for their next quest, and for this guy's quest.
Oh God, it's gonna be hilarious to see this.
Wait, but he
person
hasn't filled out the forms and answered the question.
Are you writing on anything on the forms that Max is handing to you?
Am I able to read these forms?
They're in common.
They're in common.
No.
You get the gist that it's some sort of contract, and you see there's places where you should probably sign your name. You do not understand the rest of the contract. You don't know actually what the contract says.
You also cannot probably read any of the questions or answer them correctly.
Uth will not be answering any of the questions, but he will chalk up his webbed hand and just slam it on the paper.
Oh,
Very bloody paper, by the way. 'Cause I was just rubbing
Max
my blood all
Turso,
over.
is that how these people sign? I'm not sure.
It's kind of funny because the way he did it kind of fits in with the rest of the party. So
Yep.
You just see Uth idly licking his eyeball inside the fish tank.
Ew.
Nala stares.
You see Bubbles also do the same thing. Their tongue reaching up.
You see Bloop try to do the same thing and fell.
Nala looks at Max and then looks at the portal. Very, hesitantly. What did I just get myself into?
A lot, honestly.
I can't believe I'm real. Oh my god.
So yeah, Jesus, I know that you weren't planning to stay too long, so I know you got some stuff to work on. We were having your goodbye to the party, so if you just want to say your little goodbye as the party gets ready.
You can't leave. No, Bubbles isn't letting you leave. It's not happening.
So before this happens, right?
Mm,
Bloop is gonna pull out a paper from his backpack, right?
okay.
Hand it over to Max,
Mhm.
and that paper contains. You remember? I think last session, or recently,
Mm,
how the method was drawing and did a whole little family picture or whatever with the whole
Yeah.
party.
Oh
He
God.
gives it to Max.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, but
Bubbles
was
is the
taken.
complete opposite of this, as they pull their sword when you go to try to leave, and they say, "If you care about your family, you would not risk yourself this way."
Max, are you gonna explain that you'll still be around in the city?
Well, I mean, as all the papers get signed and everything, I was like, well, these seem settled. So if you guys would excuse me while you guys prepare down, I'm gonna go ahead and set up shopping here. And you see Max go talk to the bartender. about setting up a magic item shop.
Yeah, so you
in the
overhear
tavern.
you hear Max talk about how he has an idea to with the money he's gained from adventuring start making magical items since he is an artificer, and he wants to kind of like some other people do, just like bring some of his wares to sell to travelers at the tavern instead of having to set up his own kind of like
Huh.
full shop. So yeah, Max wants to kind of be around selling magic items to people.
Does he accept like um family discounts? No, I'm joking.
Wait, yeah, right.
Family discounts.
Wait, does this mean that you're going to RP Max now?
No, Jesus is going to between quests sometimes pop in to be a salesman to you guys. So he'll jump into the campaign here and there between when you guys are up in the tavern between quest lines.
Well, man, that's gonna really suck for you, Jesus, because I'm gonna go to your shop every single time we come back. Every time.
Well, I
You'll
only set up shop when I have
always,
items, so we'll
you'll
see.
always be here. Well, I mean, but I can sell you stuff. So
Bubbles is gonna be specifically looking for cool
It's not
mechanical
this
shit.
kind of store. I'm not the kind of store that buys things.
Still gonna show
I'm
up
the
and
kind of
do
store
it.
that sells things.
I'm still gonna be I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna show up. Trying to find. I'm gonna. One of these days, I'm gonna stealthily follow you home.
He's gonna
And then I'll know
stalk
where
you.
you live. I'll know where you live, and then I'll show up there.
I'm gonna have to file a restraining order.
I mean, you're pretty good at paperwork.
Yep, no, it'll be very easy. All right, cool. So I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go do homework because I am late.
Okay,
Ugh, homework.
goodbye.
Alrighty, bye,
Before you
late
leave, I'm gonna
people.
try to steal a thing out of your thing. So give me 1 second.
Steal a thing out of my thing.
Yeah, I wanna steal one of the papers back.
I
Real
I love stealing
quick.
things out of things.
Gonna try to steal a paper from you. Does that beat your passive perception?
That does actually.
Good. So I steal one of the papers, one of the parts of the contract that I put blood on, and then I roll it up
Okay.
and put it in my thing so I can remember you.
I'm still gonna be here, but okay.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
but you're not gonna be in the party.
So you're gonna
We gotta
forget
go
about
down.
me because you have a
No, but we
blueprint?
gotta go down in the Yawning Portal and die again without you. So we're probably not gonna be living very much longer. Oh my
Okay.
god. We gotta fight orcs with that thing?
He's majestic.
That's cute.
He's majestic.
Wait, is this the armor he's wearing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a symbol or anything on it?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh
his-
yeah, I guess if with your class you must have a god, no?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I know out of character what me and Midnight have talked about, but does Blue or not Blue? Does Bubbles notice a symbol or at all on your armor?
I think there'd be probably a symbol of like the giants. There's like
Okay,
a symbol that like represents like giant culture on his armor.
Yes, the entire
not-
giant culture in a
But
single
it's not
symbol.
but I don't.
It does not seem to be religious. No, there does not seem to be any sort of religious
Okay,
symbol.
that's what I was wondering. Got it. All right.
This is an atheist frog.
Atheist ass frog.
Something
Right.
like that.
I'm gonna hop off now. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Coming.
But yeah,
I
so
dumped Max into the portal. No,
oh
I'm
my
just,
I
god.
know, right? We just throw Max in the portal now.
So yeah, so you guys after I mean Bloop had talked to Oof, you remember the way he described kind of where the orcs were reminds you of that you had near that river that you guys went down to get to the dragon. There had been a pathway that led to some like that had like orc tracks. And it was
Don't-
like
Mm.
3 pathways though?
I
There
was
was
gonna
pe-
say I don't think we knew it was orcs, but
No. We
oh,
just knew they were
I might have
track.
forgotten you guys didn't know it was.
Yeah,
He
no,
describes it and you recognize it as the very well traveled path that you guys
Mhm.
had noticed near the river. 'Cause he's like, oh yeah, there was like this path to the left near this river. And you're like, hey, that sounds familiar. So yeah, are you guys wanting to head down the portal?
No, I want to learn more about this frog before I eat it because I'm a bird and he's a frog.
He is well protected in his armor and glass
And
helmet.
yeah, and his fishbowl. Yeah.
Yeah, his fishbowl, which has water in it.
How fragile is that fishbowl?
It it has like a
As,
weird
as you
sparkle to
think
it.
about
You
that,
think it's like magically
as you think about that, you see
fortified.
Bubbles over there just kind of pecking at it at the fishbowl.
Oof will swat you away with his puny lance.
Pulls the sword immediately.
Nala's just gonna like push the sword down, push the lance up. No, we're not starting this off like this.
Bloop's gonna like try to take out his rapier slowly.
You just hear
Yeah.
Durnan call out from over by the bar, "No fighting in the tavern or you're all getting kicked out."
Oof will, from standing
Going on my
position,
list.
jump 25 feet in the air and go up and up a floor.
What the?
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, you can just move yourself
Bloop
to
is
one
gonna
of the other
calmly say,
floors.
"Where are you going?"
Oh
Considering
wait,
that
sorry.
he can
My,
still
my
talk
vertical
to.
jump's only 15 feet. Sorry, I'm jumping 15 feet in the air and
You
going
can
up to
jump
the
on top
floor.
of the big thing that's holding the bucket.
Sure, we'll do that. Get away from the pecking bird.
So he, yeah,
What was
the frog.
exactly what he said? No fighting in the tavern, or you all get kicked out.
Yeah,
Okay, I have to put that in my list.
but yeah. You see Oof jump like pretty much straight up in the air and land on like this like kind of like crane like contraption that holds up the bucket that brings people up and down.
Bloop asks cautiously, "Are you sure you want to be there?" You know, all telepathically, you know.
Walks
Seems pretty
walks
comfortable up
around
here.
the circle, right up next to Metha.
Eldritch Blast.
Method just glances at you and just like,
Looks over at you. Hell-forsaken dwarf. In her voice.
She just shakes her head and she's like, "You're all idiots," and just goes back to her ale.
Back to more shit for my quotes.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
Nala's
she
just
saw you
gonna
guys.
shake-
She warned you guys about going down, then saw a bunch of you come up like dead and needing to be revived.
Well, hey, she saw us come up first. Before that, successful.
What were you saying, Nella?
Nala's just gonna shake her head and go back to her chair.
Notice how we came back and her husband didn't. Anyway,
Your husband's dead. That's her whole point of warning people about going down
Ooh.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a whole quote on that. You know, my husband has been dead for 20 years. And then the tavern keeps saying to her husband went into something much more dangerous than his ability.
Bloop is gonna try to like find a way how
Balance
to
up
get
there.
up this.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh god.
All right, you're scooching your way up. You're feeling a little precarious up there. It's quite high over this giant hole.
He's got claws. He's digging his claws in the wood.
I'm just gonna stand at the base of this hole, open up my beak as I look up.
I'm pretty sure he's the same size as you, Bubbles.
What? You said he was small. I'm medium.
Bubbles is.
Aren't you
yeah.
supposed to be on like the smaller size of medium though?
Yes, but
I think
still,
he's on the.
if small,
I think
on the
he might be.
larger medium of small.
I think he might be taller than Bloop.
Oh, okay. I thought he was small like Bloop.
Because Bloop's small, but I think Oof might be slightly taller. What did you say your
How
size
tall
would be?
is
He's
Oof?
2'6". I think Bloop
Yeah,
is
no,
2.
I mean, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what's the second? Because the bottom of it isn't that small.
I think it's 4
It's like a
feet,
medium.
the bottom of medium.
Yeah. So I mean,
He's less than half your size. Or,
Yeah.
sorry, more than half your size. More than half your size. He's 2'6",
Oh, yeah,
Before Bloop reaches Oof, though, he's gonna like outstretch his hand, like waving it, like, "Come on."
Will I? Should I roll insight to see if this is like, if he's trying to prank me, or if he like legitimately wants me to like come
He,
down from here.
he's been the one that's been telepathically talking to you this whole time.
Oh, right. Okay,
Do
I
you
forgot
know
about
that
that.
though?
Okay,
I'm
well,
not saying anything though. I'm just like waving him over, you know.
Yeah. So on one side, you have a bird standing underneath you with their beak open, waiting for you to fall, and the other one over there beckoning you to come this way, the opposite way from the bird.
So, Oof is going to take 2 jumps, and go over to the table where Nala is sitting, because that so far is the only person that's
The
trying to
only
be
one that's
trustworthy.
not fucking trying to hurt them.
Bloop
Yes.
is gonna look down the well, realize he's high up, and not know how to get down.
Scoots around to this side, opens the mouth. Ah.
Well,
Durden kind of glances over you. He's like, "Can you get down from there?" He seems very annoyed with you.
Raises his hands up towards Bloop.
you know what?
I'll catch you.
Oh my gosh.
Bloop jumps.
Is Bloop
Yes.
gonna jump?
Bloop
Yes.
jumps. Trying to like land on Bubbles,
Yes.
but while in the air, he's gonna retreat into his shell.
Bubbles, can you
Oh,
please make a
even better.
dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw. Wonderful. That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you successfully do not lose your balance while on the edge of the giant hole as you catch
Now I'm holding a
Bloop.
shell.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. You kind of like you don't fall
I
over,
don't have
but
a lot of
it's
strength.
yeah,
I don't have a lot of
it's
strength.
very heavy.
So what I'm gonna do is, as soon as he hits me, and I kind of keep my footing, I'm gonna also kind of spin with it using the momentum, and then like kind of both of us fall on the other side, kind of into the table, and whoever this patron is.
He's gonna be like, ah. The guy kind of like falls backwards out of his chair. He's like, Jesus Christ, these people today! And he like leaves the tavern because that's the one that Oof was harassing earlier.
So okay, cool.
More
Made it
from
off
my
there,
coat.
right? Bloop grabs whatever the dude was eating and then goes back to the table.
I'm over there too. I follow you. I was just typing. Sorry. Passes by the
Out of curiosity,
frog.
what was he eating?
He was having some eggs and ham. It's breakfast time.
Green ones?
No, not green
Eggs
ones.
and ham. Yay.
They're actually purple eggs and ham.
Purple
What the
eggs and ham.
fuck?
Even
Yeah.
better. Stares very, like, eyes you up and down, Bloop, as you go to eat those eggs.
Oh, Bloop grabs your beak, like widens, like opens it, right?
Oh no!
shoves the whole thing in there.
Hmm. Now, how could I get away with this?
Oh god.
What?
You see kind of horrified at the sight of people eating eggs, and you're not quite sure
Right?
why.
You're
Right.
also a turtle, also who comes from eggs, Darkness.
Yeah, a lot of eggs around here.
Everyone
You
but
do
Nala comes from
realize-
eggs.
My history with creatures eating other creatures, right?
Yeah. So Darkness, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
You got to beat a 12.
Interesting. As soon as this loads,
Mhm.
why is it not loading?
No idea.
Okay. Please load. There we go. Now that's rude as fuck. Dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity saving. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so you passed. So just as you start doing that, my fingers kind of flick to the chair underneath you as I try to attempt to light a sacred flame under your ass, but somehow you dodge it. However you want to do so. You would notice I was doing it, so.
You- If Loop, you don't think of a way I could say something.
Do it.
Bubbles, as you go to, because as like Bloop kind of leans forward to feed you the eggs, you kind of like put your like fingers under his like raised butt to like try to flicker your flame, but then he sits on your hand, and you like quickly have to pull it away to hit, but it like stops your little hand motion for the spell.
Kind of jerk back the eggs. I like spit the eggs out at you.
Wow, this is rude.
You just have like this gross egg all over your face now.
Bloop runs up to him, you know, just rubs his face all over him.
Begins to hold the fucking bonfire, like a flame in his hand. About to create bonfire as you run up.
Okay, enough.
we're just honestly, I don't even know what to do. We're doing at this point.
Bloop, Bubbles, chill your fucking roll. I would like to have a place to sleep. Keep this shit up and we're gonna get kicked out of here. 2, stop fighting to begin with, because we're stuck with each other.
Stuck with each other.
3, looks like I'm the only one who can fucking think straight, even though I have one less brain cell than Max.
One? Just one?
Flicks the bird.
I mean, I didn't say that, obviously. I can only copy things. One less brain cell. There you go.
We're stuck with each other. So
Stuck with each other.
about what time of day is it?
You guys have been kind of arguing back and forth for a couple hours. It's probably around like 10 a.m. now.
Okay.
Oof is going to feverishly write a new message for the team.
Message.
Let's go kill orcs.
Sure.
Nala's just gonna start banging her head against the table gently.
So yeah, Oof is gesturing over to heading down into the Undermountain. If you that's what you guys want to do.
Suddenly remembers the dragon. Quickly heads over to the barrel, to the little like barrel to go down.
Oof will jump his way over there as well.
Points down. Death trap.
So you guys get lowered down into the Undermountain where Calcrix is kind of he kind of hears you guys coming down and kind of he wanders over from his nearby little like cave spot that he's been kind of waiting in previously. And he kind of like nuzzles up against all of you except for Oof, because he kind of eyes Oof like giving like a who the fuck is this look.
I'm just gonna calmly and draconic tell him new friend.
Calgert kind of replies, where other friend?
Nala's just gonna kind of lean down and sit on her knees. He decided to stay home with his family.
Calgert just nods. But yeah, Oof, you see this like white dragon wormling kind of like nuzzling up with the party.
I'm just gonna kind of hold my hand out towards our froggy friend and kind of like gesturing to slowly come over and kneel down.
How do you use the Russian with the armor?
Oh my Jesus Christ.
That makes me wish I played the axolotl barbarian now.
There's freaking axolotls. You're joking, right?
There's like fish folk. You could probably flavor it to be an axolotl.
Yeah, but
Can it be a
Um,
shark?
Do I say picture? I got a picture.
but yeah,
Would
so
that wait? Would that mean that you can be shark?
Yeah, you could be a mini shark.
Oh my
I
god!
mean, it's a flavor. It's not like anything else. You wouldn't get much of it out of it. But
Besides
go
a
on,
better
sorry.
smile.
Oh yeah, sure. Go
but
on.
yes, you guys start making your way, and Calcrick's in like Draconic to Nala is kind of saying that when you guys were all down in that like dragon, oh my god, that's adorable. When you guys were all down in in that dragon's lair, that he says like it looks like there's like other ways down into that cavern, and maybe you guys should find a different way that won't keep you so trapped in the future if you're still planning to fight that dragon at some point.
Um,
It looks at Calcrick's horde in Draconic because that's
Yeah,
who told me.
Calcrick's
So.
not. Like Calcrick still wants to eventually get there, but he's kind of like worried about you guys, and he's like maybe we should like get there, like try and be like a bit more strategic and get there a different way where it's a lot less hard to like escape and less trapped.
How hard is it to get across the water? Is it
Uh,
dexterity saving throw? Or...
uh, what do you mean to get across the water? Like,
Did you say there was like rocks or some shit that we had to
oh
get
yeah,
across?
yeah, but it's I believe the orc side was on the side that you guys start on.
Oh, okay. I couldn't
yeah, it
remember
is.
the way
The
those
tunnel.
looked.
Yeah, it's, you guys follow up to the side where the heavily trafficked pathway goes. There's a river to your right, and then on the other right side of the river was the path that like had very few kind of like hidden tracks. And so Oof also would have been gesturing towards the well traversed path.
I'm gonna kind of calmly say down to Calcrax. There was the other way, and if anything, we'll take the pathway that was kind of hidden. But
Well, you guys
that's
know that I think because of the method, or
Oh,
just
that
this
he's
method, that
pointing down.
this whole area is kind of connected via the river.
Mhm.
So you think that probably going on either of the pathways may get
Would
you
lead us to the same
eventually
place.
to the other side of the lake.
yeah, I'm gonna kind of just be like, don't worry yourself too much. That's gonna be a journey for a different day. We've got something else we're doing first right now.
Telhurst just nods. So yeah, Oof.
I tossed a ration into the water and watch it float down.
Okay. So Oof, you've now gotten to the place where you're not too far away from where you and your brother went. The path is kind of like as I said, there's the path kind of that you're following, and it's kind of like led off into like this like forked pathway where there's the one path, there's the river, and then there's a path on the other side, and you know that the path forward that looks like it had a bunch of scuff marks, like a lot of travel through there. That's kind of the direction you and your brother had went, and ended up meeting up with the orcs.
Uf will aggressively slam his lance into the orc foot tracks, or what he suspects to be the orc foot tracks,
Mhm.
and then like point his lance that way in the direction.
As he points his lance, I cast light on the tip of his lance.
Your lance is now glowing with magical light.
Uf assumes that was him and just feels empowered.
Perfect. I love it. Flashlight.
All right. So you guys move forward. I gotta realize I gotta
Light
switch.
last. I feel like light lasts a while.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. How long does light last? So that I don't. Okay, so it's an hour. So we can go down this. I mean, I'm just gonna recast it every hour, but still, we need light. I assume it's dark going down this tunnel. So
Yeah, it's
That's
I mean, these whole cave systems tend to have like some very dim lighting via like glowing fungus and like moss and stuff. But in general, yeah, it's usually dark to dim lighting.
well, now it's bright. At least
Just-
20-foot radius around us,
I'm just making sure that we got everyone's tokens
and
here
then
before
another
I.
dim light for 20 more feet.
I'm just going to walk beside Oof because looking around, I am still the tallest one. And now that Max is gone, Nala kind of feels this obligation to take more initiative.
Honestly, it looks more like you're like leading around your children. Honestly,
So
two
you guys will
very
be
small
down the
children and
bottom
then me.
left. This map,
Bottom. Oh my god, why is it all black?
because it's
Alright,
Fog of
I
War.
see it. I see. Okay, so which way are we going? Down or up?
Up.
Okay, cool.
You've come from down. You've come from south.
Okay, so
Can't see shit.
Bottom
uh,
left.
well, Nala would be in the front, so
Yeah, organize you guys however you want. I just kind of threw you in there.
Nala would definitely be in the. Well, actually, no. I would assume Nala and
Oof.
yeah, oof. Every time I say that, I just want to think oof, like you got hit. Oof.
It's too
It's
bad you
actually
guys.
oof.
It's too bad you guys don't know French. You don't get all the jokes.
You're right. Is that what he
For,
speaks? French?
for context, my oof in French
Is
um
frog?
is French for eggs.
No, it's
So
eggs. He's
my name
Eggs
is Eggs
Benedict.
Benedict.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the similar sounding name of his brother, Boof, it means beef.
So
So
beef
it's
Benedict.
eggs and beef.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay, so as we're heading down to the.
Yeah, so as you're heading down, you start to hear kind of like low chattering and like movement in the distance, and you start seeing kind of more signs of like general like encampment and stuff. Like there's this as you see ahead, there's like this barrier made of like wooden like spears, kind of dug into the ground.
Are they like pointing at us then? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
they're pointing towards you guys.
And they're wooden.
Hmm?
And they're wooden.
Yeah, they're wooden.
It's a touch spell. No.
And
How wide would you say it is?
It's about in some places it's closer to 10 feet, in some places it's 5 feet. The kind of path kind of varies in size, and to your left is like a sheer cliff.
Okay, but like where the barricade or whatever
That's
it
about
is.
5 feet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cast bonfire. Create bonfire on it.
Okay.
Technically, it's a dex save, but constructs would be wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to make that
yeah,
save.
it's just catches
So
fire.
3 points of fire damage onto it.
Yeah, it lights on fire, and you see it starting to burn. You kind of hear like some voices in a what language do they? In a language you don't really understand, like kind of like talking a bit more loudly now.
Do any of us understand it?
I'm trying to see what. Oh my god, that's this loud bang noise.
My bad.
I don't know if any of you guys know Orc.
I know Celestial, Common, and Bird language, which is Orion.
I
I know.
know
Oof
Celestial
just has a
Draconic, these can't Sylvan Common.
Oof has a face of disgust and writes this very important message.
Very important. Orcs.
Orcs stinky.
Stinky. I got it.
Orcs are stinky.
Okay, so the spears are still there, though, right? Like
Oh,
they're not. They're
Whoops, I
still
didn't mean to roll anything. I was trying to.
all good.
Oh, that was you that
That was
rolled something,
Megan.
not me.
No,
that was
Megan
me.
fucking did.
I thought that was me fucking up, but it wasn't.
But the spears are still upright, right? Like
They're kind of like
wooden
they're
or
kind of
whatever.
like breaking, like it's kind of falling over.
I do it again.
Okay.
7 points of damage this time.
Yeah, it kind of like burns away and it kind of crumbles into like some like embers and ash. You hear
Then
footsteps approaching. I don't know if any of
start.
you.
I quickly kick the kick. It's like what's this ground? It's like stone,
It's like
right?
stone with like moss and a little bit of like dirt.
Mm, do I have any? I don't know if I have any water. Mm,
How's it
Nope.
Oof heard the orc coming, or
Yeah, you can hear the
You hear somebody
loud
coming.
footsteps coming towards you guys.
okay.
And there's
Well,
fire in front
Oof
of you.
is going to jump ahead 25
Oh,
feet.
there's fire between us.
Cooked frog.
Have I jumped? I'm able to jump over the fire, yeah?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
only
just
5
like a
feet
little
tall.
pile on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 feet. It's only a 5-foot cube. So
Why is Calcreek
Uh,
sitting on my face? Thank you.
So yeah, so you see two orcs ahead who they're not charging at you, but you see them get out
Let me
like
turn off.
holding great axes, and they're like they shout in common, which you don't really understand, but you kind of get the vibe, and the others can hear that they're saying, "Get away, or we shall fight you to the death."
and then they hear repeated back to them in their own voice, "Fight you to the death."
Nala face palms.
All right, gonna just
Well, roll initiative.
yep.
It's that face palms and that head shake. Like, oh fuck, here we go again. Oh, great.
Wow,
There goes all my luck.
we did great. And now we
Wow.
know we're not rolling good
Oh
next
my
time.
gosh. All right, let's roll
Holy.
initiative twice.
Like I said, there goes
And
all
they
my luck.
roll shit. Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
All right. So yeah. It's
Calcrix? Oh, I
Calcrix
rolled for
goes
Calcrix
first.
instead of, I rolled for Calcrix instead of me.
Oh, I can. Yeah, you probably had him highlighted for some reason. I can change. If you
I
add,
did.
I can add you to the turn order and change that to yours and re-roll for him.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Do we have a ceiling? We do have a ceiling, right? How tall is that?
The sea. It's pretty high up there. I'd say a good like 50, 60
You want
feet.
me to
Okay, I was
re-roll
gonna.
for him, or are you
I was
gonna
trying to see
re-roll?
if
I can roll
like
for him. I'm just
Calcreek
gonna
would
re-add him
be able
to the
to.
turn order. Sorry, what'd you
Okay.
say, Bloop?
I was just trying to see if Calcreek would be able to get over.
Well, we gotta wait till I actually see what their real one is. Okay, 12.
12.
Alright, so it's me first.
Yes.
Or, well, actually, no. Wait, who has a better dex, me or?
Nala probably does.
Yeah, so Nala would go
So
above
I'm
me
gonna,
then.
yeah, I'll put Nala above you.
My
All right, Nala.
dex is 17.
Yeah, you're definitely higher than me. I have a 12.
All right, Nala. So yeah, you can hear. You're kind of around the corner, but you can hear the orcs shouting in common. And you saw Oof jump up ahead.
All 5-foot fire.
Okay. So I am going to making me think here now. I'm just gonna be on permanent babysitting duty at this point.
Mother, is
Oh
that you?
God. Oh
Oh,
God.
actually, you know what? No, there's not a fire there. Because I can just end concentration on it. So,
Yeah, so
as
it's
soon
just
as the spirits go
smoking
away.
embers
Yeah.
of yeah.
Also,
just-
because
Ash.
Wait, 1 second. Is this a concentration as well? Oh, it's not. Never mind. I was gonna say my fucking light goes away, but no, never mind. Light's not concentration. So yeah, you can make it through without having to worry about it then.
All right. Well,
Hmm.
hearing the sounds of the orcs, I am going to move up and, I guess there's a perk to everybody being shorter than me
Hi.
because, oof, you just hear me rack up an arrow pretty much over your head. And I'm gonna aim for this one.
Work.
You use them for stabilizing.
I mean, yeah,
You're gonna
pretty
steady.
much.
Oh, I know you moved. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't in that one.
Yeah, 9 does not hit.
I would have felt bad for Oof if he did get it nat one test.
That's why I'm like, at least it wasn't a nat one.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You have a bonus action?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to chill out here for that.
All right.
After that, it's just gonna be like the slings arrow, and it kind of uh,
Just kind of
like it
flies off over
start,
their head.
yeah, or like if the arrow is going and then it just droops down.
Yeah. All
Not
right.
enough power behind it, and then I'm just gonna be like, okay,
What's this thing that she's standing next to?
Hmm?
In the pathway.
Huh?
What is that next to her that she's standing next
Oh,
to?
in
That knowledge
on the
right next to?
pathway there, it just seems
Mhm.
to be like it's a campfire that's currently not active. It doesn't have any embers in it, and it's got like a little like bedroll there.
That's a bedroll right there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How wide is this? Is this also 5 feet here?
I
Where
think it
she's
might
at?
be closer to like 7 there. It's like 10.
10. Okay, so
Yeah, you could
I
kind of
could
just fit in next to her.
technically get right next to her. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will Eldritch Blast.
Which one?
The far one. Farthest one. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yay.
Wow.
D10.
You just hit on the, yeah. Okay.
One
Oof.
force.
Okay.
Okay. 1 force damage.
Takes
Alright.
one. You kind of like shoot him in the shoulder. And he kind of goes, ugh.
How
It's like a
far
little
can I
pew
move?
pew pew
Okay,
pew.
so
Does
that was
Uf think they're calling to him?
He might.
19.
Do you
Can
want
I
to
get
roll me an
past?
intelligence
Can I get,
check to see if they're calling to you?
Oof.
can I get past Oof or?
Yeah, you can kind of squeeze past him.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna go right here and
Oof
then
definitely thinks they're calling out to him.
Oh god.
ready's my uh ready's my blade.
Okay.
I don't believe I have a bonus action aside from the healing bullshit. Yep. No, I
All
do
right.
technically. I want to use Misty, but I'm not using Misty step. All right, we're good.
Wait, I just realized something.
Yeah.
The freaking method.
What about him?
Yeah, I mean, what's his turn? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh, he can just go on your turn. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically a pet
Uh,
after that. After all.
at this point, yeah. You know?
Method. The method in this one is the goblin in our campaign, Midnight.
Yeah, it
Ooh,
should be fine, right?
what is all of
I
this?
realize I think there's like technically down below. You can see
Oh,
certain things, like where the
gee,
walls are.
might have changed some things now. Probably
What do I want to do here?
not. Pretty sure you're smaller than the frog.
He is smaller than the frog.
Mhm.
I think part of movement is you can technically squeeze past allies if you want to go past. If you have enough movement to go past them, you just can't stop on the same square as them.
I don't know how much movement I have. I don't remember.
It should say on your character sheet how much movement you have.
I believe you're at what, 25? 30? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, he's at about 25-ish currently. You might have another. How much? You have 30, so you could. I don't think you can. I think you would
No, I'm
stop
good.
on their square, so I think that's as far
Yeah.
as you can go.
Orc turn.
Well, are
No,
you
I
doing
haven't
any sort of
gone.
attack? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doing any sort of like ranged attack or anything? Loop.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I have this right.
Yeah.
I can throw that knife, right?
Your dagger?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a range on it, but I think you're
Yes, it
technically
does.
able to throw.
I mean, normal daggers do.
It says
Daggers have a 20 to 60
Do they?
foot
Okay,
range.
yeah, you can throw it.
Yeah, 20 with like
that's
normal
finesse and thrown
60.
properties.
60 is I believe your max
Oh, I
range.
know how that.
Yeah,
works,
you
but-
can just roll the attack, I believe, with it, and you can throw it up to 60 feet.
Anything
without
else
disadvantage.
is incurs a disadvantage. Yeah, anything else
Yeah.
incurs disadvantage. Oh.
But they're within 60 feet, I believe, of you. So
Oh well, yeah. It says right below it you can make a ranged attack.
yeah, so I think you just roll the damage, the attack roll is normal.
Get him, bloop.
Let me just. I'm gonna attack the right one.
This
Can
one?
I? Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
No?
you can hit either of them with your thrown dagger.
Is this right?
That's
15?
well, that's your psychic
It's
blade. That's
psychic
not your
blade.
dagger.
Oh.
No, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay,
Oh,
I thought you
right.
were talking about your dagger. If it says you can throw it, then you can throw it.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was just making sure you could. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
How the fuck do I do it again?
You click on the name psychic blade
Right
in the
there.
chat.
Right.
4 psychic damage. And you said you wanted to do it on this one, the one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you throw like this blade appears in your hand and you chuck it and it hits the guy like right in the forehead and he goes like ugh and like he winces like he's like feeling like a headache and kind of like holds his head briefly.
We're doing it again.
You do it twice?
You can make a bonus like attack with it. The bonus action.
Yeah, he
For
can
a second
offhand.
attack.
He can offhand them.
Interesting.
But it's like a
Wait.
lower. So.
Yeah, it
Wait,
does
is it? Okay.
Yeah, he gets the offhand like. He doesn't get the full
I
thing.
might want to read
It's
that.
this one.
Yeah, no, we checked when we gave him all his stuff.
Okay.
He's able to
Well,
offhand.
'cause
Yeah, no, it
Usually
literally
offhand.
says.
Okay, because usually offhand says melee when you make a melee attack.
It says right here you can make a melee or ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, but okay, I got you.
Yeah, but yes, 9 does not hit though.
Okay. Then I end it.
All right. Oof. You think one of
Get
them,
him,
the one on the left, called out to you?
I sure do. And I'm gonna say, "You dare speak my name! You will learn to fear!"
Oh God.
And I will jump about 10 feet away from them,
Yep.
and I am going to do a lance attack on the one on the right.
Not the one that called out to you?
Oh, the one on the okay.
This one's
never
the
mind.
one that
The one
called
on the
out to you.
left. The one on the left then.
Yep.
I'm also going to use my tongue to lick my lance before I pierce him with it.
Okay.
Wait, how are you gonna do that with the fishbowl on your head?
It's a magical fishbowl.
Yeah, so basically the fishbowl has like a little, like it's like he has an upside down fishbowl in the head. So like the opening is where his neck is, right? And so like the water just magically stays inside. He's got like a special spell on
Okay.
it, and so like he's
Interesting.
able to like go in and out, like his tongue's able to go in and out of like the base by his neck. And so like he can also like feed himself by putting stuff in the water.
Can I appraise this fishbowl in order to see how much it's worth? No,
Yeah, you do hit. You do hit with your 17 there.
oh wow.
Oh.
So they need to roll a con save.
Yes. 14.
Okay, he passes the con save then.
So he only gets the 7 piercing then, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you lick it and stab him. He does not seem to get feel like the poison from your tongue as he gets stabbed, but you do give him a really bad like stab in the stomach, and he's bleeding quite a bit.
It's in Dart Frog.
Is that your full turn? Oof.
Yes, that's all I'll be doing.
All right, it's one of the orc's turns. All right, the
Which
orc
one?
is going to approach you, and he is going to use his great axe. He does not hit you with his great axe. His axe like kind of clangs off your lance as you kind of block it.
Locked it with his fishbowl.
Oof laughs.
And that's all he can do. Is now Calcrix's turn. Calcrix is kind of blocked by everyone, so he's kind of just gonna hang out back here.
You can jump over, right?
I guess
You probably could.
actually,
You
he
could
could
also
probably.
fly. So.
I was gonna say actually, he
Yeah.
just fly over. Yeah, he does have fly speed. Yeah, he's just gonna fly over, and he's gonna just actually, how far can he move that far? He was here. He can. Yeah, he can make it because he can fly 60 feet. He's gonna fly all the way over there and try and bite the orc. Does that hit? Yes, means it beats it. He does 12. He one-shots this orc. He bites into the orc's neck, and the orc just instantly dies.
I'll take that assist.
And Calcrix just kind of like spits the blood out onto the ground. So yeah,
Showing up by a goddamn.
that's his
Right.
turn. Now it's the
Twice.
other orc's turn. Let me just double check something.
You threatened to kill us. We have a dragon.
So you hear, so Wark, disengages and he starts running.
I mean, does he? Oh, I guess he doesn't need to disengage, doesn't he?
Because Oof's weapon has
lance.
reach.
Mm-hmm.
How far? Yeah, just 30. So he goes here, and he starts running and shouting, "Guards! Guards! There's intruders!"
Wait, did I get an opportunity attack on him? Or no?
He disengages his
Oh,
action.
disengage. Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed the part.
And he's shouting for more orcs. Nala, it's your turn.
Bonus action, steady aim.
Okay.
I'm gonna launch an arrow at the back of its head.
Ooh. Do you get advantage with steady aim? Or no?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just hit him twice?
I'm pretty. You don't? I thought you do.
No, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure that's what.
That's what I was asking.
does.
I
You
didn't
give
remember.
yourself advantage on the next roll.
Okay, you
the
give yourself
current turn.
advantage? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Bonus
so you
action.
do hit with the 22.
I give up my movement in order to
Yeah.
gain advantage.
Okay, yeah. So
And
roll the damage
since
from
I
the
don't-
22 one.
Since I don't have a friendly within
Ooh.
10 feet, I don't get sneak attack.
Damn.
8 points of piercing.
Yeah, because of Oof's lance attack, you shoot him right in the back of the head, and his shouts get cut off mid-scream as he just falls face first with a slam to the ground.
Under my breath, it's gonna be like, shit.
Alright,
Get
so
ready for a bigger battle.
technically you are out of initiative order right now.
Oof jumps up and down triumphantly and goes to high five the dragon next to him.
The dragon kind of looks at you in confusion.
Oof takes out his chalkboard and writes a thumbs up approval. Dragon strong.
Nice.
Gives Calcrix a hug.
Is everybody okay?
Oof is unharmed, but I don't know that he'd understand what you were fully asking. He'd probably get the context though and give a thumbs up.
Bloop, bloop, looking through the orc's possessions.
Yeah. So the orc has his great axe, and he also had a javelin kind of like slung on his back.
I stand here and once again summon the sword and wait, just kind of watching where the other orc's body is right now.
Yeah. So as you're there, you see a waterfall and a rushing river. And you see your ration slowly meander past.
Wait, how long did it take us to get down this What?
It took a while. It took a few hours
And
to
the
get
fact it's just
to the
now
start of
here?
this. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just
Wait,
gonna
what do we see?
bounce up and over.
Bubbles had
I
thrown a
tossed a
ration
ration.
into the river, but back at the forked path, and you see it now floating past down this waterfall.
It's been hours since we walked down this path, so.
What'd you see, Nala?
I'm just gonna kind of like dig my toes in the dirt and do a little pounce up
Dirt?
and over
We
them
have dirt?
against the cave floor.
There's dirt in here?
I said there was a little bit of dirt dusting the floor.
Huh.
Just
Do
gonna
you
like
leap
do the
over it?
tip, just do the tippy tappies, and
Just
I'm just
leap
gonna
over me?
pounce it. No, I'm pounce up and
Oh.
over them.
Oh, okay.
Kind of trying to stay within everybody's vicinity.
Do I hear more voices? Coming?
You do not
Footsteps?
hear any
Yeah.
voices at the moment. No.
Nothing. But we did hear the man say what he said, so.
Yeah, he had been shouting out before Nala knocked him down. He did get some shouting out.
What did you say the dude had?
He had a great axe and a javelin, and his like loincloth skirt thing.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Hoof is going to finish celebrating and jump ahead to lead the party. And when he gets to the second orc body, this is the one that was calling out to him. He's going to jump up and down on the body.
Okay. You jump up and down on the orc with the arrow sticking out the back of his head, and he has the big gut wound that you gave him.
I jump up and down and stab him a few more times.
Okay.
Gonna move past and like still holding my blade, just kind of at the ready, watching, looking for anybody.
I'm gonna say I took those, by the way.
But
The
great
one,
axe
the great axe and the javelin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. So what do we see when we're in here?
Yeah, so you see that there's like a big kind of like there's like some statues, one of them broken, there's like a table, there's a tent, there's a little like like not really another tent, but like this one is kind of just like a like leather tarp over like this little area. There's like a lot of supplies, some like broken stuff. It looks like there's a general like guard post. Like it has like a bunch of like supplies and tents and like a little campfire. Also, can everyone as they make their way around like this kind of into like this main area here, roll me a perception check as they kind of get up in that area. All right. I think we're just missing Bloop. All right. So just oof. You notice here and here in the walls little slits that look like man-made slits in the wall.
Are they like large enough for a creature to see through them, or are
Yeah,
they
they're large
like
enough for a creature to see through, and also for they're about I'd say like 4 inches wide and like 4 feet like long, and they're kind of blended in a little bit into like the just like cracks in the stonework, but you can see that like it looks a bit more man-made than the other cracks in the stonework just around the cave area.
Oof would probably approach it and check if there's anything look on the other side.
All right, you're gonna approach one. As you approach it, da, 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 da. Whoops, that is okay. It's fine. I don't think it does. A 12 hit you?
No, it does not.
As you peer in, as you're like leaning in to peer in, right beside you, like a javelin is flung through the slit, like a very thin, almost like arrow-like javelin, is flung through past you and sticks in the wall behind your head over here.
Earth will immediately leap back and be like, "What the heck?"
But I'm gonna check. You said this is a tent, right? Right here.
Yep, there's a tent there.
I'm gonna check in the tent. Is there anything in the tent?
There's just kind of like a mat on the ground, and like some just like there's like an extra like loincloth. It really doesn't seem like anything really like of values in there.
How heavy is the mat? And how big is it also?
It's a are orcs large or medium-sized creatures? They're medium. It's like a 7 foot long kind of like fur slash hide mat.
And how big is the slits?
They're I think I said they were 4 feet by 4 inches.
I haven't yet pointed them out to the party though.
Well, I mean, we just saw a javelin fly.
Yeah, they did just see the javelin
Oh.
fly out of it at you, so they know there's something there. Yeah.
But either way,
At least
I don't
the
know
one.
the slits there. I don't know the slits there, but I'm gonna still pick up this mat and kind of use it, kind of like a shield, as I walk over where the javelin flew from.
Okay. As
Do I
you
eventually see the slits, or?
yeah, as you get close, I mean, because you kind of knew whereabouts it came from, you can kind of guess where the arrow came from, and another one.
Javelin. Yeah, that definitely hits me.
Yeah. And so it flies out and one hits you in the shoulder for 6 piercing damage.
Yikes.
Is that stuck in him?
It's stuck in his shoulder at the moment.
Okay, that did not work like I thought it would. Second, let's see if I can do it this way. 6 points of damage, right? You said?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think that worked either. Damn, that sucks. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go on to the other thing. Oh, yeah. Alright. Okay, well, either way, I'm still gonna go up to the slit now and force this mat into that slit.
Okay. Do you want to? Actually, I'm just gonna say yeah. You can pretty easily just like you like shove it into the cracks of the stone and kind of like block it up, and you hear kind of like some like what you're pretty sure is probably swearing in Orcish from the other side.
And then, are these more of those spear things? Like
Yeah,
the
these are
after
more kind
block
of like
rescue?
spear barriers, to block
Made
people
out of
from
wood,
going this
right?
way. Yeah, they're just like they're
I'm just
just
gonna
like
do the same thing.
sharpened sticks.
Just do the same thing, bonfire until they burn away, and then
All right.
stop the
Um,
bonfire.
while that's happening, Earth would. I'm gonna check out this little table altar thing.
Mm.
Is there? Could I check the area to see if there's any traces of Buff or like
Uh,
anything I recognize as his?
yeah, you can investigate the area.
Investigate.
I'm very bad at investigation.
It wasn't that.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you're bad at
pretty
it, but you
good.
didn't roll too bad. You can definitely see like some like hoof drag marks.
Leading down this
Yeah,
hallway
leading
path.
down like down here. There's like obviously like some drag marks. Like it looks like these people like somebody's like move these barriers out of the way and then move them back.
Well, Earth is immediately taking off in this direction then.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna leap over the burning barrier just shy of where I saw the second opening.
Uh, sorry. Yeah. So as you guys are getting close there, are you guys gonna go right in front of that opening, or are you gonna
No,
point it out to anyone?
just shy of it, and I'll hold my lance out to stop anyone from moving past me.
Okay. You see Calcrix like kind of like glancing around at you, and he looks like he kind of wants to try something. If you point out the little thing for him, the little like slit
Okay.
for him.
Uh, If I pick up enough context to understand that, I will point my lance at the wall.
Alright.
Like making sure that I don't like reveal the lance through the opening.
Yeah. So he's gonna kind of go over here and cold breath into the
Minty.
So why didn't that do the damage? That just. Oh, no, that was the average. I'm gonna roll. I didn't roll 5.
Yeah, they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. Well, he still takes half damage, so I'm still gonna roll the damage.
You know,
So he still takes 10. You can hear, shouts from the other side, and like scrambling noises.
Okay, so how far is this? Okay, cool. I use my bonus action and Misty step over to here.
Okay. Let me reveal some area for you.
Cool. What am I seeing?
So you are seeing. Where's my description of this area? So there's shallow steps lead up through a steep fissure. Oh wait, that's the wrong description, I think.
Fisher.
Debris. Shallow steps. Steep fissures. This. Oh, what it means by fissure, I think, is this. So after you go around there, marble steps cracked with age and veined with green moss lead up to strong double door of carved stone, 8 feet wide and almost 10 feet tall.
Before I go any further, like go around the corner, I'm just gonna. Really? One fucking healing? God damn. I didn't want to waste too many of these.
You're also, based on the slit you saw earlier, you're pretty sure there's 2 slits in this room for people to like throw these thin javelins out of.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I get 1 point of healing. Ooh. Alright. I'm not gonna waste too many of them, so, because I don't get a lot.
You guys also see there's a 3rd slit here that Bubbles was able to
That I
misty
just-
step past.
you know,
That
Oh, Calcrix is able to get his cold breath back
Nice.
instantly. You want to let him cold breath through that opening, unless you were gonna do something
Oh.
loop.
I'm gonna have the method like right on top of the dragon. Right.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little double cold breath here.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Well, a steam breath for him, but you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
is it
so
a
hot,
con save for
heat
yours
and
as
fire.
well?
Cold.
It's dexterity.
What is
Okay,
it?
so I do a con save and a dex save. I think he's failed. No, it was a 12, so he did pass the dragon one. He does he gets half damage from the dragon, so that guy takes 7.
Will I do the thing so you can see it, or
You can, yeah, you can just roll me 1d8.
DC of 10. That's 3 points.
All right, 3 points. You hear again
really
some like
cold, gets really
shouting
hot.
and scuffling noises. Actually, how far? Because he would have been like down here doing it. Just trying to. That have this other guy's book. No, I think. Okay. So there's like some scuffling and like cursing noises that you can hear again through there. You think you're safe to pass past that one now?
that's crazy. Do we roll for the thing?
For what thing?
The
Oh, to
flashback?
recharge it. I'd say next time you want to use it,
Seconds, but,
re-roll.
yeah.
Can we get past this?
I guess yeah, it's probably every turn technically, so I think they'd eventually get it back. You can kind of push it out of the way, to move
Alright,
it, to kind of like get away from it. It just takes a few seconds, so like if you had to be stopped and you hadn't attacked in there, they would have had been shot at.
More time to, yeah.
Now are you gonna follow them down?
Yeah, sorry. I
Yeah, no
didn't
problem.
realize I had D&D tomorrow as well. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I am gonna follow them in.
Oh. Oof walks in to the
Oh,
two
oof.
slits.
You're walking past the 2 slits, oof.
Oh, is that what those were? Oh.
Yeah, sorry. There's 2 more in
Yep.
here that you would have noticed. I mentioned it when Bubbles walked into the room.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
my stop.
okay.
Right here.
So are these slits, are they like floor to ceiling?
They are 10
Except
feet
4 feet.
tall. These
Oh,
ones are bigger.
what?
These ones in this room are bigger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Um, I would like to do a 15-foot leap over them then, or past them.
Okay, yeah.
So, I'm just gonna do a short distance forward, but it's mostly height in that jump.
Yeah. So yeah, there's these big closed double doors down these steps in front of you.
Oof would like to try to throw himself against them and push them open.
Roll me an athletics check. Yeah, you're able to
Good
start.
athletics.
Hmm?
I said, dang, he's got some good athletics.
uh,
All
so
those frog legs.
yeah, you start to shove the doors open, and you see there is some orcs waiting in the room there. You also see there seems to be like a very not stable looking bridge over a giant like fissure in the ground that leads across to another room across there where there's another orc. And we're gonna go back into initiative order. I'm just gonna do all the orcs on one turn.
What?
My goodness, we're rolling great for initiative again.
I'm gonna do an
Oh shit,
average.
initiative.
I guess I'll do separate.
Oh, okay.
Well, most of us did.
Alright. Orc. I think I need to add Calcrix in here too. Turn. Let's do Calcrix's initiative first. Alright.
Man, you know, let me step away real quick.
Hmm?
I'm gonna step away for a second.
Okay. Alright. So this orc cannot see you behind the doors. So he's just gonna kind of ready a javelin for if anyone comes in the room. And Bubbles.
Okay, so I mean, I'm pretty far away. Can I see any of them from here?
You can see this one. And you again know that there's the 2 slits in the wall.
Slits. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go past them. That's why I asked. All right. I'm gonna shoot the one that I can see.
All right.
Okay.
Possibly. Nope.
Nope.
Kind of hit the door instead.
Yep. You send an Eldritch Blast into the door, with kind of makes like a chip in the thick stone doors.
Pew, pew.
Do you have any
And
bonus
that is
actions or
all
anything?
I got. Let's see. I want to move like halfway up the stairs right here.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. And then this orc is going to charge forward to attack Oof. He does not hit Oof. His axe glances off of Oof's armor. And then Nella's turn.
I can see this one clear as day, right?
Yeah.
Bonus action study him.
Okay.
Hmm.
You hit.
That is
Jesus
a
Christ.
22. And because Oof is friendly, That's sneak attack.
You
13
13
points of
damage. You hit him right in the shoulder. He looks quite injured, but he's still just barely standing.
Kill box.
Oof's turn.
Yep, that's where I need
Oof
it.
blows in his general direction to try and topple him over. No, just kidding. Oof is going to take out a trident from behind his back and try and stab him. Stabby stab.
Okay. You do not stab him.
Oh. One moment. Do I have, oh. I don't think I do. Okay. Yeah, that'll be all for Oof then.
Okay. This guy is going to ready his javelin. Next guy's also going to ready his javelin in case anyone walks past him. And this guy's also. We got 4 different orcs readying javelins in case anyone comes into view with them. Calcrix's turn. Calcrix is going to do his thing and kind of like not be within range of being hit from the javelins, but because his breath is like a cone breath, as long as his thing recharges, he will be able. Actually, I think it's per turn, so I think it would have recharged because it's been multiple
I'm saying it's every 6
turns.
seconds.
Yeah. So just in combat, it has to reroll. So yeah. So he's gonna. The other guy has to roll a con save, which he
Wait,
passes.
He's using a cone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that also hit Oof?
He's going. No, he's going into the.
Oh, okay.
He went up into like a spot where he could get it with his cone breath without being hit by the javelin.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We were all attacking one guy, and I was.
Yeah, no, he can't do anything really easily with oofs there,
Mhm.
so he's just gonna go and try and let it so you guys can get past easier. Anyway, so this guy takes half damage, but what is the half damage gonna be? 8. Okay. So he's done some damage to the orc that's readying a javelin in there. Bloop, your turn.
All right, me.
Yep. You and your Mephit.
Um. Yeah, we're gonna pull up over here. Just gonna short bow.
You can. Oh, you got a nat 20, and you could also technically sneak attack if you want because of how close Oof is to the orcs. I'm assuming you need this one.
Right.
But yeah, do damage. I mean, he was pretty dead anyways. You really kill him. Your arrow goes straight into his eye, punctures his eye, and then goes straight into his brain, and he collapses. Oh, is that this one over here? So this orc. So see his friend collapse, and how far is that? I'm pretty sure I can get you with it. Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna throw a javelin at you, Oof. 18 hits.
It does indeed.
4 piercing damage. It goes right in between some of the like connecting pieces in your shoulder, part of your armor. Pierces right through. This guy is going to ready his javelin. And Bubbles, your turn.
Eldritch Blast into the thing over here.
All the way over to this guy?
No, right
Oh,
here
into
in
there.
the,
Okay.
follow Calcrix's,
Yep.
That's good. Yeah.
11 does not hit. You kind of get a
Fire
bad
them.
angle, and you can hear it hit the wall inside the little slit there.
Can I see inside the slit?
If you peer inside the slit, you have a high chance of getting hit by the javelin, because he's ready to attack.
But can I see in it though? Like when I'm standing, can I like see inside?
You can see the wall. You can't see straight in, because if you want to look straight in, then you'd be within hitting range. because it's like it kind of cones outwards into like this slitted area, so there's room for them to stand. So you can see like an angled wall.
Gotcha. But I have no visual on the inside to see the orc that is doing it.
Yeah. Is that all?
Oh, yep, that's it.
All right, Nala.
Okay. I move up here. Kinda behind Bubbles. Would I no,
The doors are blocking, which is why these guys haven't been attacking.
okay, so all right, I'm gonna pounce over the slits in the wall. And
How high does your pounce go?
I can leap up to 20 feet to an unoccupied space.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you can use a lot of that distance for height. You're able to leap over the kind of like edges of where they would be able to shoot you at from those slits.
And then I'm just going to ready another arrow
Okay.
for if I see another orc.
Right. Oof. There is one orc that you can see from across the bridge, and you've heard other orcs in this room.
Okay. Well, If would start moving towards the orc that he can see.
And as
Um,
you walk into the room, the two orcs who have their weapons ready would throw them at you.
okay.
Oh gosh. Does the 14 hit before we get into
No,
the
it doesn't.
25? Okay. That's just this one. That is 14 piercing damage.
Alrighty, ow.
Wait,
It
that's
went
not a
down to the
natural 20.
bottom, but it's for the correct one because it has the plus for the nat 20.
Oh, okay.
So which side was I hit from with the crit? The top or the
The
bottom
top
one?
one, yeah, because that was the first
To my
one.
left? Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to one
Both
moment.
the orcs do look bloodied, or bloodied in a way they're like frostbitten. You think these are the ones that Calcrix kind of breathed in at previously? That were in the arrow
Okay.
slits from above.
Well, I'm going to stand, like, not move. I'm going to stay where I am and then attack the one that shot me with the arrow
Okay.
with my lance.
12 does not hit.
Damn.
Is that it?
Yeah, I can't do most of my bonus actions because I didn't hit. Okay.
Okay, so it is his turn. He is going to come up to you and try and hit you with his great axe. Oh my god. You are down.
Buff is downed.
Not the froggy.
Y'all still got that application? Cause I might need it.
So with the frog being down, do I see that orc now?
Yeah, he's kind of like in view now. So when it gets to your
Okay,
turn, you'll be able to. Oh yeah, you ready to attack? Yeah, when he walked forward. Actually, yeah, he would have walked forward, and you would have been able to ready your attack first. If you're able to kill him, Oof does not go down.
Wait, how does that
Okay.
readying attack thing work?
So
It
basically, if you
basically
action.
uses my reaction.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can
Use
use
your
up your
action to
action
hold
to
that spell.
hold,
Mhm.
yeah, until
So
something
even with
specific
long
happens.
range.
Yeah, so
Yep.
specific, yeah, with long range or short range, you can kind of hold your say like I'm going to do
You
X
choose to
as
hold
my
your
action.
action on a trigger.
Yeah,
Yep. You
till
you
something
choose to hold
happens.
your action on a specific trigger. So like it could be until I see an orc come through that doorway or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
And
and then if
That's if
Mine
you.
sorry, go
Huh.
ahead.
So
mine
like,
was when I hit it or when I saw it.
Yeah, so basically you can use your action to wait as a reaction, and then it technically if the thing doesn't happen, you've basically not been able to use an action that turn, but if it does happen, you get to use it right away. So yeah, actually, Oof, you did not take that attack because he got downed by Nala. Luckily.
Oh my goodness, I live retroactively. Yay!
Yeah, so Nala, you see this orc coming at Oof with a great axe, and you shoot him right in the forehead, and he crashes to the floor right as he was about to hit Oof. All right. Thank you for reminding me that you had a ready action.
I couldn't remember if I take it like because I know it was during another person's turn. But I
Yeah,
couldn't remember if it was something that I took before the player started their turn or after the player
I would
started
say
their
you
turn.
do it as the thing happens, so he moved before attacking, so you would have taken it after he moved and before he attacked. Is generally how I rule it.
wait, how old is Nala?
Like 22-ish.
Oh, interesting.
How old is the world? That's how old Nala is.
uh, Calgrix is going to see if his breath recharges. It does. He's going to shoot his breath into the thing again. The guy still meets to be safe. This guy, he's succeeding these Constitution saving throws, but it doesn't matter. You hear a scream and a collapse from inside this one. You're pretty sure this orc is dead. Bloop, your turn.
A bloop. Steam method. Steam method's going over here.
This one, all right?
Yeah.
You don't have to roll for recharge because you haven't used it yet this combat, so you can just it's a dex saving throw.
Yes.
Got a 17, so I think it takes half damage. So roll the damage, and he takes half.
I forgot what the
Here.
roll is.
I believe it's a one. It was either a 1d8 or a 1d10.
I thought it was a 1d6.
No, it was definitely more than
Let me
that.
check.
It's a 1d8.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so he takes the guy in here takes
Interesting.
3 fire damage. You hear him like hiss and go. Argh! So that's the
Little
Method's
fumes.
turn, and then you still get your turn, Bloop.
Oh.
You could also ready an action if you wanted until you see an orc. Ready your bow.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that because I can't even get past this area.
Yeah, until this guy's dead, you have a risk of being attacked. All right.
I'm gonna do that with like the Sherpa things.
Hmm?
The Sherpa.
The ready action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy is going to throw his javelin at you. Oof. Why am I rolling so good? 5 piercing damage. Oof.
Okay.
Oof,
All
you're
gonna stick.
taking a lot of damage here. Oof.
They deal so much damage. What the hell? Why do they hurt so much?
And then this guy is gonna run up, but Bloop gets his readied action. So you get sneak attack with it because Oof's there. See if you hit this guy before he tries to attack Oof. You do not hit him.
Well, good luck.
15?
Does not hit.
Okay, good. I've been rolling too good on these guys. Alright, Bubbles. What you gonna do? You gonna try your Eldritch Blast again, or are you gonna back up and try and attack the other orc that's by Oof?
Hmm. Hmm. How is Oof looking?
Oof is not looking good.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I have a
So
feeling.
I'm gonna quickly rush over here, which means I probably take an attack from
Yeah.
this javelin. Yep,
Does a 15 hit you?
that hits me. Yep.
4 piercing damage.
I'll take
Love the
it.
fireworks as Bubbles gets hit with the javelin.
Yep. And then I am going to give you 2d6. So takes those away. And don't roll. Flash roll 2d6. Alright, you gain 5 points of healing. As I just touch you with my healing lights.
Oh my
As a bonus
goodness, I feel invigorated.
with a bonus action. And
It's like
then
that last hit never happened.
with my action. That was what? 25. No, wait, what? I definitely okay. It definitely didn't seem like it was that much before. That's weird. Okay. I guess I can't do anything there. Well, actually, no, he's like 5 feet from me right now, right?
I think because of where Oof is,
No,
Oof's
no, not
between you and
really.
the orc. I
Oh,
can
he's not
I can
5
send this
feet.
orc behind you.
That'd be nice, yeah. Okay. Let's do it again. Alright, well. Guess I'll just Eldritch Blast, even though I'm not 5 feet from him, so it shouldn't be a
Alright.
Eldritch Blast. Wow. Great
You
attacks.
miss.
Mhm.
Nella, it's your turn.
I probably don't have a very clear line of sight, do I?
Well, these steps are going down, so actually you do have an okay line of sight over their heads.
Right.
Because the doors are quite a bit taller than Bubbles and Oof.
Because I'm very predictable.
Uh,
Oh wait,
why'd that
wrong
just
one.
do the damage?
That was weird.
25, yep, I think you're hitting. Yep. We can just do the damage from before if you want. Actually, I don't know
Yeah.
this. Did I do the damage twice? I'll take the first
So
damage and then the sneak attack damage.
12 and 3, so 15.
He is down. And that is your full turn, right?
Yep.
Alright. Oof. You have been slightly healed. There is a precarious bridge to another room over there.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and dash this turn. I'd like to move to the edge of this bridge and then jump across the bridge.
Okay.
I can't quite jump the full distance, but this is my jump there. Then I've got some extra movement, so I will make my way across the rest of the bridge as far as I can.
Alright. So you jump across the bridge. You can hear rushing water below in this giant rift. And you get right up in front of the orc. And you said you used your action already, so you're just hanging out there?
Yeah.
Okay. This orc is you hear shuffling as it sounds like the orc from the arrow slit is abandoning the arrow slit. And he comes through a door through here. How far can he go? He is going to dash and get here. But he can't attack. He kind of looks at Oof on the other side of the bridge, and then he looks at Bubbles, and he's like looking back and forth with his like weapon up, but he can't do anything because he dashed. Calcrix is going to. I don't think he can get past Mythic, so he's. This is movement, so he's just gonna hang out here. And he's gonna ready a bite if any enemies get close to him, but he doesn't have enough movement to fully squeeze past Mythic. Or Bubbles. Bloop.
Yeah.
You have room to shoot him because of the stairs.
Right?
Hmm?
Am I reading this wrong?
Reading what wrong?
For the steam breath thing?
Steam breath. What are you trying to read
Is it
about?
just one d8?
Yes.
Yeah. It says the 4 is the average.
Okay.
So you can like certain DMs, if they prefer to do like an average damage instead of rolling for damage, they can do that.
That's the thing?
Yeah, you can choose as a DM. You can choose a lot of different options, but
Oh, okay.
I know a lot of DMs that play go a little easier on their party. Usually take and have the monsters do the average damage, and then the party is able to roll because the party might be able to get higher. But
Do I do 1d6 to get the breath back thing, right?
Yeah, so you have to
no,
roll.
has he does it? Has he done it already once?
Yeah, he did it
Yeah.
once already. The Mephit, yeah. You
No,
do
no,
hear that
since
the
we
Mephit did
all
you need a 6 to recharge. But the Mephit
Yeah.
also did hear that the guy from here ran off. That's this guy now. But yeah, he doesn't get his steam breath back.
Okay.
The Mephit, if he wants, could go through the slit if he really wanted to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not sending my child there.
Okay.
So this is a new guy, right?
So that guy you're pretty sure is from the arrow slit that the Mephit had been attacking.
Okay.
How did he get here?
He came through a door down here.
Oh, there's a door there.
Method's gonna fly over there.
Is there a door above on the other
Yeah,
side?
there's a
too?
door here too.
Oh, okay.
They don't really look much like
Uh,
doors.
Do this one.
You do not hit.
You know. Okay. Well, I still get to do
you still have your turn.
I don't get to. No, I don't. Do I? No, because I did the freaking.
The ready thing was from
ready.
last time. That was your action from last
Is it?
turn. You still get this turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use studying.
Okay. Yeah, you hit. Do 15 damage. You take him down. Alright. As far as you know, the only orc left in this area is the one that Oof is with across the bridge.
I mean, we didn't hear the one die that was in the slit before, right?
You heard the one. Yeah, you heard the one in the northern slit die. The Calcrix killed him.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know if he died or if he actually.
Yeah, sorry,
lived.
I did say, but you maybe just didn't hear it, that you heard him like
That's
scream in
okay.
pain, then a thud as he hit the ground.
I didn't hear the thud. Yeah. Okay.
So this orc is going to attack you, Oof. 13 does not hit, I believe.
No, it's not.
Bubbles. There's a lot of dead orc bodies on the floor of this room.
So it's 50.
And there's two doors here, kind of cracked open.
Seeing as my Eldritch Blast, my Eldritch Blast seem to not be hitting very often. I'm gonna move 20 feet here. Use my bonus action to Misty Step 30 feet, so I get behind him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to attack him with Shatter Spike. That, of course, natural 1.
So you swing Shatter Spike, and you kind of lose your balance, spin in a circle, and fall down prone on the ground, on like your butt.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Well, I guess, nope, can't use half my movement because half my movement would be 15, and I used 20 to get to there. So, nope.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be sitting there. Actually, wait, I'll use half of that though to move 5 feet back. Take attack of opportunity, possibly.
Yep.
Scroll.
11, does that hit?
11 misses.
All right.
Just misses.
Yeah, he hears you moving behind him, and he kind of like swings behind him, but doesn't quite hit you because he was focused on Oof.
Ooh,
Good thing he did not get that nat 20.
yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm also at 10, so good.
Nella.
Okay. Can I see down the bridge?
Yep, you can see down the bridge.
Okay.
You're high enough up, and Oof is small enough. 17 hits.
17.
You kill
Cheers.
him. One-shotted. You smack him right through the eye socket like Bloop had, I believe it was Bloop who did that earlier, and goes right through his eyeball and into his brain as he collapses to the ground as your perfect aim just insta-kills him.
The steam coming off my fingertips. Just a little quick.
Alright, let me calculate some experience
You
quickly.
know, it would have been hilarious if
Yeah.
if the
Do
steam
we
was
get
the
experience
steam
for the
method.
other?
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
gonna do
first
them all at
one as well?
once. Yeah, I just thought I'd wait and do
Okay.
them all at once.
Okay.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna 6, 7, 8 works. So that's divided by 4. You guys get 200 experience each.
1610.
Yeah, so Connor, you may want to have your experience match them.
How much do we need for the next level?
A lot.
I think 30,000.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you in a second.
Character advancement. I'm bringing up a chart. To get to level 4, you need 2,700 total experience.
Okay. I was close.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything of value on them?
They all pretty much just have their great axes, javelins, and then the clothing that they're wearing, which is mainly just like a hide loincloth.
How bad does the the frog look still?
He's definitely still bloodied. He's not like
Does
right
he,
about to
does
die
he,
any second, but
does
he's
he look worse than me?
yes.
Okay, I'm going to give him my last bit. Actually, wait. Oh, wait, no, I used all my spell slots. So yeah, my last one. Roll. Oh, wait, slash roll. 1d6. Hey, 5 points of healing.
Now he no longer looks worse off than you.
Okay. Well, all
Oof, you
good.
got 5 healing. Oh, there you go. Alright, so, Bloop, you see this, like, stone wall that's been, like, kind of, like, half open. It looks like if it was closed, it would probably be pretty hard to distinguish as a door, but because an orc had run out of it, it's still, like, partially open. You can see, like, a hallway behind there.
Mm-hmm. I can get through, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna try to like sneak around instead, just to make sure.
Yeah, so you can see, it goes, up a little bit, and then you can see where they probably would have been standing to fire out their javelins, and then there's, like, a collapsed bit of the, like, tunnel slash building over here.
That's everything here?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oof responds to the healing touch with a heartfelt message.
Message. Oh, 1 second. I gotta go look at that.
Oh man. Do you have eyebrows?
I don't think he actually has eyebrows. He just drew eyebrows.
They're wrinkled folds of my skin. They're papillary labia.
So yeah, it's the same with the northern door bloop. It was kind of propped open, but looks like it would be pretty hard to have noticed if it was closed.
Do I even have to check at this point?
The best part is I don't know what that says.
I'm gonna peek around the corner.
It says thanks, friend.
No, I know, but
but Bubbles doesn't.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that says.
I'm trying to sneak down here still, you know.
You want to actually stealth, or are you just kind of moving slowly?
No, like I'm trying to like actually stealth.
Then roll me a stealth.
Bloop won't die. Nobody's around. I see it.
How do I stealth?
You've
Here we
hit the
go.
stealth skill. Okay, you're pretty stealthy.
Ooh.
You see a bunch of like old, like rotted and torn rugs all over the ground, and you see a dead
I thought you
orc.
said erotic for a second.
Rotting.
Neurotic. Neurotic for sure.
Peek around the corner. Oh god, there's more corners.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
wanna
nobody
keep
knows you're in
going.
there.
Uh,
Come on, Bloop, you only live once.
Oh my god,
Fuck.
he's already almost died before.
He's already died before. Me and him both
Yeah.
died.
I like hold out my Steam method just around the corner to peek.
So there's a door there at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
You can hear some like
Okay.
chatter on the other side of.
No, I run back.
Is this door locked?
That door. Let me check. The RC's say about that door. What's the door?
You know-
to Area 5. Not seeing anything about it being locked.
Can I peek inside?
Yes, you can peek
I just wanna
inside.
peek inside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little
Line.
line
gonna-
through.
I'm gonna cast another freaking telepathic connection on the frog thing.
Oof.
The frog thing.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
here's that for his telepathic connection. He's like, the frog thing.
Oh, that would have been great. You remember what I rolled to see how many hours it lasts?
I think it should say.
My head hurts.
Psionic power, I think it is. Psionic whispers, and actually choose one or more creatures.
D6?
Roll one psionic energy die, which you have 4 of, so I believe, yeah, represented by d6s. And you have to use one if it's not your first time using this today, which it isn't.
Which is not because I used it at the tavern.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did you figure out how long it would
I think it
last
would have
there?
been long enough that no matter what he rolled.
Mm,
So 4 hours. You get 4 hours of this.
Cool.
You're connected with him for 4 hours.
You know, I'm also gonna make a connection with Nala.
Okay.
Which I should be able to because of the proficiency thing. So, do I roll again or?
No, I think because you can choose multiple creatures.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just keep both of them online with me because danger. One is responsible, the other one's new.
Yeah. Sure is gonna keep up a telepathic connection with them. So yeah, so
You need
Bubbles,
I need to have the mother figure on like. Huh?
Does Uf hear that through the telepathic connection? Because he'll just assume that he's the responsible one.
I mean, no.
it's not
No,
all of his
no.
thoughts that go through. It's he can specifically
Okay.
communicate, and you can specifically communicate to him while it's open as well,
All
whenever
right.
you want.
No worries.
But yeah, so Bubbles through there, you can see that there's another like barricade, it looks like, and then you can kind of just barely see past the barricade, and it looks like there's like a further like room or something through there.
These statues that we're next to, one of them looks like it's crumbled over, but the other one is still standing. Could I inspect that?
Yes, let me see if there's anything interesting about that.
Can I just like say that I want Bloop to like tell Nala what he found? Like the
Yeah,
room up
you
there.
can tell
the door?
Nala, yeah, that you found like up north.
Yeah. So Bloop tells Nala, uh there's definitely more people or like, features up top that we're talking, in a secluded pathway. And yeah, danger.
So it doesn't
So
look like
yeah.
there's anything interesting about the statues. It just looks like a generic kind of like statue of like a knight. There's no inscription.
Uf would like to knock it over anyways because it's clearly important to the orcs.
Okay, you want to attack the statue, or do you want to just like shove the whole thing over with a strength with like
I
an
just want to
athletics?
shove the whole thing over.
Or
I'll
roll me
do
an
athletics.
athletics. Yeah. You try. It is very sturdy. You cannot push it over.
Bloop is gonna try to join with the attempt.
All right. I'll give you the 15 then. So like as you kind of like start to push it, Bloop comes over and he pushes it too, and it does fall over. With a bit of a crash.
Snuff, 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 snuff.
Towards Bubbles.
Hmm.
Did not hit Bubbles. It just
Smells
falls
like
here.
cringe.
Oh, okay.
Uf has a moment of victory and like goes to high five the turtle.
Bloop stares into his eyes.
Uf stares into Bloop's eyes.
I pushed the doors open.
We keep staring into each other's eyes.
Alright, you push the doors.
This is an intimate moment.
Bloop raises his hand, caresses the fishbowl.
You don't hear much noise in here, besides like just like some like gentle shuffling from like from what sounds like southern, like kind of this direction.
Uf is momentarily distracted, but then he remembers that he's on a quest, never-ending quest to save his brother.
Never ending.
Also, the wall that I'm standing next to, is it like crumbled where it could be climbed over, or is it just
That-
like the wall is craggy?
I think it's just like kind of like breaking down. Like this is an interior thing. It doesn't have like the
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Uf will forge on ahead.
Alright.
Right past the frog, I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at the barricade. Of course, I could fucking hit a barricade. It can't hit a fucking
Yep.
orc.
Yeah, you can hit the barricade
But-
real easily.
All right. Well,
Do you want to do damage?
so also aside from that, it has 8 points of damage, and then it also is shunted 10 feet.
Yeah, it
So-
like blasts apart, like
Oh, just-
backwards. It's basically just gone.
But that's a lot of noise too.
It is a lot of noise, but surprisingly, you don't hear anyone around here except for like again like just some soft shuffling to the south.
Yeah, there were no orcs conveniently behind it to be impaled by the debris.
No, unfortunately, there
Alright.
doesn't seem to be any orcs in this area.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. What do I see?
So to the south, you see a cage with
Oh, God,
3
another fucking-
people down there. You see 2
Oh, God, it's a cow. I should have fucking
I coulda-
known. I should have known when you said it was beef.
Question.
Yeah.
Could I have been a cow?
So he's technically a minotaur with
It's a
cow like features, cow coloring.
It's a cow tour.
It's a cow. Okay.
It's got
It's a-
counter on
It's a mutator. It's a mutator.
But yeah, Oof, you see your brother Boof down here, and Boof sees you, and he's like, and he like starts speaking to you not in common, in a language you both understand, being like, brother. I have been trapped here for days. I thought you might have been dead. I thought I was gonna become dinner.
What
The
is this?
adventuring life, it's not for me, brother.
Is this a cage? Like, what is this cage made out of?
It has, let me, I'm just gonna move you slightly so I can see it a bit better. And
Made out of wood?
look at the prisoner cave.
Because you know what I'm doing if I do. If it's made out of wood.
Rough hewn sapling trunks. So it's made of tree trunks.
Wood. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna once again start just burning the fucking shit. 5-foot cubes.
Oof has immediately started just like stabbing at the fence with his lance,
Yeah,
hoping to do
at least
something
you're 10 feet
productive.
away.
Yep. So yeah, you're stabbing it, it's burning a bit, it's like slowly kind of being destroyed. And Boof is like, brother, I have found myself a wife. Her name is Korana. This other human in here is just like looks really uncomfortable. She's
The
like,
two humans that are in there.
there's two humans in here. One of them's the woman, and Boof is introducing her to Oof in only
As
language
a
they
wife.
understand as his wife.
Oof is not flabbergasted, but also not surprised because Boof has always been a bit of a lady killer. So Oof is just like, congratulations, brother! I'm so happy for you.
Uh, yeah, so you guys eventually break down the cage, and Boof comes out with the humans and says, "Brother, these orcs, they must be defeated for the glory of our tribe."
Oof says, for glory!
I cannot do it though, brother. I am a failure. I must go live with the humans and accept that I cannot return to our tribe as I have no glory.
You have fought valiantly, my brother. Now go and live your life with your beautiful family.
Oh god.
So the human woman says to the group, "Thank you so much for saving us. We Boof says that he knows the way out of this cave system. Um, I please be careful. There are many orcs in here. They're currently having their dinner, but they could return at any moment. Please be careful."
Many orcs.
Then they start to rush away.
Yay. We saved
Oof
people.
understood very little of what she said, but he knows his brother is safe now.
We're sure heading down this pathway.
That was yeah, a beautiful reunion between Boof and Oof.
Down this pathway. What's down there? What's down here?
Oh, down there? That looks to be another cage that is currently empty.
Contemplates putting Oof inside and then just walks away. Ooh.
What up, baby?
Like how Nala just stopped responding. She's just not dealing with the whole Boof situation.
No,
Is there
I,
anything? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
What is Oof over here doing?
Oof was checking out the like fire pit thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are just a fire pit and some like draped hides on the wall. Just seems to be like a sitting area.
Okay. I was gonna try and catch up to the group then.
It don't take long. What's in this room here? That fucking bloop is in.
So there's this kind of just like that's the part of the duh, 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 duh. So it looks like there's a well here, and then just in these areas, there's just like giant stacks of like just crates and barrels.
How deep is the well?
Can I see anything down the well?
The
Yeah.
well is about 60 feet deep. Or no, sorry, 80 feet. 80 feet deep. And seems to go down. The water down there doesn't seem to be rushing, so it seems like it's going to maybe like an offshoot of the river where it's kind of more of a pond down there instead of like the actual river section.
Is there like anything down there though, like besides how the
It
well is?
just looks like just looks like water.
Does it
Is that what I
stink?
can see, or like what there is?
I, I mean, that's what you can see.
Okay.
Just looks like a well.
Is it okay? Is it filled all the way, or
No, there's like a bucket here next to it that they like. It looks like they lower down. I think the water starts about like 20 to 40 feet down.
I jump in?
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Jumping into 20 feet of water is fine.
It'll be fine.
You take damage.
If you don't go past 30 feet, you shouldn't take any damage. Like,
Okay.
from surface tension of water.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to look at. Yeah, I think you're fine. Yeah, first 20 feet are free. And then it's
I mean,
1d6
I hold my
for
breath.
2.
I go down deeper.
God.
Okay, you go down. It's a well. There's water.
Literally nothing here.
There does not seem to be anything there.
Cool. I go back up,
Okay, now you're 20 feet down.
and now I need help.
Yep.
So I call for Nala.
Now you hear telepathically Bloop calling for you through your bond that he's created, that he's stuck down in the well.
Better get Lassie.
It's just the rubbing the bridge of my nose. Very annoyed like. And I'm just gonna kinda look over the well. What did we learn?
There's no loot.
I don't know how you expect me to get you out of there.
Oof will throw down a length of rope for.
Go down your
Holy-
tongue.
I don't think his
Rapunzel,
tongue is
Rapunzel, let
20
down thy
feet.
tongue.
His tongue is not 20
How
feet
long
long.
is your tongue?
It can it has the same reach that I do, so 10 feet, I think.
Huh, halfway there. Okay.
You're gonna
But
want to
yeah,
hold on
I've
to
let
that.
down a length of rope for you.
Okay.
You're gonna
Cool.
want to hold on to that really tight.
Maybe
yeah,
dig your like
I've-
lance to the ground or something, cause
Well, I'm gonna brace my feet against the side of the opening there.
Yeah,
and then, like,
I'm gonna have you. So are you trying to pull him up, or is Bloop? Are you trying to like scale the wall
I'm
while
climbing
like
up.
holding? Okay, you're climbing up. Okay.
yeah.
That's fine then. So you slowly climb up using the rope and the sides of the well, and eventually get out after several minutes.
Yeah, no, he has very strong frog legs, you know?
All right. You have explored the well.
How long does that all take?
Have
Takes
I
a few
ascended
minutes.
though?
A few minutes? Oh,
It took him. I mean, he jumped down. He spent a few minutes down there, and then he called out, and then he took a few more minutes to come back up after Booth threw it down. So I'd say like 10 to 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
Cool. Where are we going? Oh, by the way, as soon as Bloop gets up here, he goes up to Nala, hugs her, all wet.
A very sheer half smile, half disappointed look as a flick between the eyes happens, and I walk away.
Oof is gonna approach this brazier and like try to peek around the corners.
All right. You peek around the corner and you can see some double doors ahead. You also hear like some quiet like movement or chatter from behind the door.
And to the left?
To the left. You
Oh,
see a hallway, and you see like
mysterious.
the side of a door over there.
Oof is going to make an arbitrary decision and go to the doors on the right.
Arbitrary. Got it. Just gonna stand here in the middle of a section and watch you.
Are you just throwing the doors open? Are you peeking in? What are you doing?
I'll peek in first, you know. I'm gonna try to pretend like I know how to get the jump on someone.
So you peek in, and you can see what looks like it's really messy and debris filled, but you think there might be like sleeping orcs in there. You can hear like kind of like snoring and like maybe one or two like quiet chattering, and then like yeah, just a lot of debris.
I'm gonna write something down on my board and turn around and share it. One moment. Oops. No, I picked up. I'm sure this was probably cute the first time, and now it's tedious, but I'm still doing it. Sorry about it.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I'm sure that's what people think about bubbles as well. Orcs.
Oh god, darkness.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's
That's what I'm
Only
here for.
That's horrifying.
honestly.
But yeah, I'm just gonna signal that orcs are sleeping.
So I very clearly say in both telepathic bonds, the orcs are sleeping.
Great.
And Oof nods in agreement, as though you've understood what Oof was saying.
Yeah.
And not the other way around.
Oof is totally great at communicating.
Really, what, sorry?
Said Oof is so good at communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oof is gonna try to sneak the door open.
All right, you want to do a stealth for me? 13. Okay, you don't wake them. You're able to uh like kind of slowly open the door and peek in. You can see that there's 4 orcs in here. This one has its back to you and looks like it's kind of like moving like it's a little awake, and you can hear him like muttering to himself. You think that's the chattering you've been hearing?
You see,
Okay.
Bloop, being, a rogue, thinks, it's probably natural that I can probably, sneak in with you.
Do you
So
want to roll me a stealth?
I'm rolling, I'm rolling a stealth, and I'm gonna try and follow you.
Yep.
I'm definitely going inside. Oh.
Okay.
Oof doesn't quite understand the idea of a sneak attack. So he is going to uh actually wait, sorry. I need to back up a little bit for what I'm trying to do.
The doors are open now, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
wide. Can
Yeah.
I see all of them in there?
Yeah.
Or do I have to get closer?
Is there glory in attacking a sleeping foe? Oof.
He's not sleeping, he's awake.
Barely.
One of them. One of them. I'm gonna move to here.
And what he's about to do will certainly be glorious.
Okay.
Okay, where Okay, so as a bonus action, he is casting Thunderous Smite.
Oh God.
And then he is going to make a lance attack on this one that is muttering to himself.
Okay.
And just as he does that, I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast as well. So
And then with that lance attack, he is following it up with a channeled or Okay, I can do the channel divinity as part of my attack, I think.
I don't think it ever gave me the damage for Thunderous Smite.
It hasn't been rolled yet. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
mean,
just making sure that like
I don't see
I'm
any
not.
damages. So
Okay, so if this attack hits, which I guess I'll roll.
It does hit.
21.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then I can use my divine smite with a spell slot.
Mhm. Paladins looking crazy. So
Okay.
you're gonna get what's my
So
8? Is it a D8 for smite or is it D6?
all right, I'm gonna roll for damage on that now.
Con save or no?
Is the I'm trying to remember about your poison thing. Does the
Oh,
poison
wait.
go through?
The poison, okay, for whatever reason, the poison and divine smite damage got merged into one.
Oh.
So the divine smite damage is 7 radiant, and uh,
Bless you.
the
Sorry.
poison damage is 7 as well,
Are
if they fail the con save.
you applying the poison? 'Cause that's a separate bonus action than the Thunderous Smite, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, by default, I'm just applying poison constantly to my weapon. I like lick it between actions.
Okay. You're just constantly
How long does
licking your
wait?
lance.
How long does poison last on your weapon doing that? Is it only the next attack or?
I mean, it's part of my racial passive, so I don't think it like expires. I can just
Okay, so
choose to apply it to my
it's not a
weapons.
bonus action. It's just a passive
No,
No, I
ability.
think it
yeah.
is a bonus action, isn't it?
Is it?
It didn't say. I looked up the grung
Uh,
specifically for it. It says I can also apply this weapon to any piercing
A racial.
weapon
Yep.
as
It's a
part of
racial.
an attack with that weapon.
It's a racial
Oh,
ability
okay,
then.
as part
So
of an attack.
it's
Okay.
yeah. It's
I just
not
want
a
to make
bonus
sure because
action.
for
Okay,
some reason
so
I thought it was
you
part of
also
the.
since you hit, you also need to roll your 2d6 thunder damage,
Yes.
which I honestly think this thing is dead no matter what. So it really
Oh,
wouldn't matter.
truly, but
But the thunder
grung is
damage is loud. So
exactly.
alrighty, and I'm
Oh,
assuming
I'm
he
not quite
kills that,
Mm,
done.
right?
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we'll see if he saves, I guess, on the poison, but I don't think it's going to matter. Be honest.
And since I've hit a
Fucking
creature or dealt damage
Christ.
with my divine smite, I can now use
Cannot
my
hit orcs.
channel divinity for an inspiring strike. So I can distribute 16 health points, which I will share evenly between myself and Bubbles.
Okay, so what? I get 8. Oh, cool, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm almost back at full health.
Yeah, you instantly murder this man, this
And then I
orc.
miss. And then I miss.
You yeah, you get healing.
Yeah, but no, I shot my Eldritch Blast at the other one over there, and I
Yeah,
missed.
you
I'm
missed
sure
him.
with 10.
But yeah, so you slam your lance into this guy, as you both poison and then thunder smite him. So there is an audible crack of thunder, which wakes the 3 other orcs.
And everything within 300 feet of me.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we're going to.
Once again, initiative.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna end here for the night.
No,
So
Bobby
yeah,
murder something for what?
next time we're going to start with the fight,
Yeah.
and yeah, that
Wonderful.
rang out
Wait,
quite a bit.
are we sticking with the normal schedule or can we do more now?
I don't.
Because of Jesus.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think especially at least right now, I don't have the time to do it more frequently.
Yeah, no.
Like with all
Okay.
the wedding stuff happening
But
and
is
like
that
people
something
being
that we
over.
can talk about later, though? Is it-
Maybe depending on my schedule in the fall. Yeah, we can talk about that
Okay.
after
I don't
the.
know. I don't know what Connor's schedule is after they leave. So
Yeah, I don't know what Connor's schedule is gonna be like either.
I don't know what my schedule's doing either.
No one knows what Connor's schedule is gonna be like. I think we'll talk maybe
How
end
about
of.
how about I make you guys schedules?
I think let's talk end of August, early September, and figure out at that point if we can do things more frequently, and if everyone actually wants to do things more frequently.
Yeah,
I need
especially
this to be.
considering
Yeah, because I was gonna say Vivian's also in a lot of campaigns and stuff.
I might be switching my Friday session to Saturday and might be doing
God, you're gonna do two
D&D every
sessions.
Saturday.
You're gonna do two
No,
sessions on Saturdays.
depends on the rotation, because if I did my rotation right, then it's gonna be, 1 week Lumi's, 1 week yours. But if I didn't do it right, then they line up together, and I'm sorry, but I'm not doing double sessions again. That killed me last time. I literally had a 4-hour session, an hour break, and then a 5-hour session. Like I can't do that again. So
I just can't hit any living creatures with an Eldritch Blast.
Not today.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I can hit a
Only doors.
inanimate object.
How many
Doors
things did I
and
murder?
a lot.
You've murdered quite a few. I think you might have
I think you
one-shot
killed pretty much
several.
everything. Yeah, aside from whatever Calcrix killed, I think you killed pretty
Yeah.
much everything.
That bonus action steady aim.
Except this last orc. This last orc got fucking murdered.
Steady aim
Absolutely.
and sneak attack. It's a deadly duo.
It
You know,
is.
I mean,
That
Anything
last orc
happens-
took. Oh, sorry.
No,
yeah,
go
but
for it.
That last orc took poison, radiant, thunder, and piercing damage.
That
You think
was
he's-
a good attack.
You think he's still muttering?
yeah, 20. What,
He probably died so fast his brain hasn't registered that he's dead. So yeah, he might still be muttering.
30, you did 33 points of damage in one hit.
Damn.
That was for Buff.
Look, so we needed you
Yeah.
during that one time we all got fucked up.
No, in all honesty, if what little damage they took here, they would have had to been like not in the range of that attack of that dragon, because that dragon did a lot to us.
I'm fully convinced that you would have
A
jumped
lot.
to the middle of the island though.
Oh well, I mean, I was thinking about Misty stepping to it, but I was very hesitant on that.
Yeah.
I don't think Oof would have been hesitant, but
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do in 2 weeks again, and yeah, well, as I said, we can. I don't
yeah.
know if
And
we'll be able to do more frequently, but
when is my my RSVP letter for your wedding arrive?
I'm sorry, you're not invited.
Why not?
Because we're only having really close friends and family there.
They don't like you.
Is that
Yeah,
that?
No, that's definitely what it is.
Anyways, and just a reminder to Mythic and Darkness that podcast on Saturday again.
Ah,
Mm,
wait.
We talked about that briefly last
Okay.
time. I have to do Saturday again.
no,
Okay.
no idea what you're talking about.
I did mention that briefly.
Definitely gonna be Sundays.
No,
Always,
my
always
friend's
Sundays.
wedding is Sunday. My friend's wedding is
No,
Sunday, and I will
always
not be
Sunday.
there.
Always Sunday.
Anyways,
I mean, you
yeah.
didn't make it to the last one either, so.
We did Saturday.
No, you definitely didn't make it. Me and Darkness are waiting on you. You just did not make it.
Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Tonight.